for eternal affairs seem to raise our spirits in great despair. Through the ashes of oblivion, quick and unseen like the dragons of spring, for we owe no debts and bow to no king. Every war has its cost and we've paid, won by the bond of the body we've made. War with the dawn that the battle starts now. As the demons listen, we strike them down, fighting back the rifts of blood. Sent from the sky like some angel in need, give them news to strengthen and words to heed. Heaven's thousand set alight, we're knocking on the gates of hell tonight. Broken souls and dragons' bones scattered on the way back home, beating to the sound of flashing steel. When the road our heels down, shed the tales and legends told, strengthened by the hymns of old, weathered out this fighting from his throne, so we sing our traveler's song. Play out a spell in your sequence of chords to inspire and sharpen our rusted swords, echoing the whisper of the trees. Creep on the path where 1,000 bards fail, from the thick Westirian jungle trails. Come from afar to set prisoners free, to dark tangled depths from the open sea. Swords and dragons' bones scattered on the way back home, beating to the sound of flashing steel. When the road our heels down, shed the tales and legends told, strengthened by the hymns of old, weathered out this fighting from his throne, so we sing our traveler's song. Chances don't come cheap, so keep alert and on your feet. An ancient spirit song will heal our wounds, unabashed by our defeat. Spot the bloodstains on these cobble streets, a message to the gods to see us through. Ever heard, get rarely sung, to raise your voice and praise the sun. Call a new rebirth to keep us strong. Countless souls along the path, lost to fiends and lives of wrath, will return to play our final song. lust for eternal affairs seem to raise our spirits in great despair. Through the ashes of oblivion, quick and unseen like the dragon's offspring, for we owe no debts and bow to no king. Every war has its cost and we paid, won by the bond of the body we made. A war with the goal that the battle starts now. As the demons listen, we strike them down, fighting back the rifts of blood. Sent from the sky like some angel in need, give them news to strengthen and words to heed. Heaven's thousand set alight, we're knocking on the gates of hell tonight. Broken swords and dragons' bones scattered all the way back home, beating to the sound of flashing steel. When the roller heals down, shattered tales and legends told, strengthened by the hymns of old, weathered out this fighting from his throne, so we sing our traveler's song. Play out a spell in your sequence of chords to inspire and sharpen our rusted swords, echoing the whisper of the trees. Creep on the path where 1,000 bards fail, from the thick Western jungle trails, come from afar to set prisoners free into dark tangled depths.
Hello everyone and welcome to the stream, and currently everyone is unmuted. I am Obsidia, everyone's favorite Death Knight and the writer and DM of this Eberron homebrew campaign. I am so happy to have you all here. Turn up the music, turn up the swell. Let's get those wiggles all up in chat. But yeah, we come to another exciting episode of Eberron, Ashes of the Last War. We're going to go around the table as we have everybody do their introductions. If you want, you can always find more information about them by typing !Point players to go straight to their various Twitch pages. You can also do !Point D&D to go to our YouTube page, where I've got every VOD that we've done so far in this campaign. So enjoy that sweet content. And this is not episode 7. I forgot to change that in the copy paste. This is episode 8. Stream has been adjusted. But yeah. So we're gonna go around. So let's start off with let's totally go with the Yulia.
That's me, Yulia. Hello, everyone. When I'm not playing wizard cat girl, I am a elf princess knight. Yeah, that thing. I do a bunch of variety streams. We play a lot of JRPGs on my stream. We do a lot of Skyrim. We're playing a lot of Final Fantasy, and we do a lot of D&D. So come on by on both Twitch and Twitter for Real Knight VT. Thanks.
You love to see it. And then we've gone from, first of all, I just have to call out Sif for ungaying my emote. Kind of cringe, bro.
I saw modify emote and I wanted the shiny purple button.
And we will pass it over to Sif, everybody's favorite always cat knight. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
I have a doggo model sketch. Don't look at me. Anyways, hi, I'm Sif, living suit of armor, knight. I do art, I play games, and I'm very gay. Shush Scarth, very, very fucking gay. Can I do the announcement now, Obs? Do it now.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, you totally can.
Tomorrow's a big stream for me at 3 p.m. EST. I'll post a little sneak preview tomorrow on my Twitter before it. Please show up. I've put a lot of work in the past weekend into speedrunning a whole ass model. If no one shows up, I will cry violently.
Well, you heard him, chat. Do not make Sif cry. It'll be ugly and sad. So
my tears punch people.
Please go check out Sif's stream tomorrow with his new and innovative model that he drew and animated and rigged and stuff himself. So it's extra swell, extra swole, and extra wholesome. So be sure to go check him out. next up, right down there, we got everybody's favorite buck and a quarter dragon, but I ain't telling him that, Litro the Bronze.
Hey, I'm Leech of the Bronze. I'm 1/4 dragon. I live in a kingdom that was destroyed by demons forever ago. But now I try and rebuild it and try and raise money by playing video games on stream. Not going well. But hey, if you want to watch, feel free to jump by my channel.
You'd love to see it. Litro is also a wonderful DM as well on their channel. If you want to go check out basically everybody in this wonderful stream playing in post-apocalyptic shenanigans, please go by Litro's channel, as well as for on Sundays they do Spelljammer, so space traveling shenanigans. Lots of shenanigans associated with Litro. And speaking of shenanigans and real gilf hours, we go over to Mari.
Thank you for that lead-in. Hi everyone, I'm Maribelle. I am a Hobbit VTuber, and we like to do comfy cozy streams over on my Twitch channel, Maribelle Bramble. So we read books, we write, we craft, and we cook, and it's just a nice cozy time. So stop on by if that's your vibe.
Yes, if you want the comf, if you want vibes, be sure to go check out Mari. Very, very comfy, cozy bean of all beans. But yes, thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you everybody for being here as a player. I have an announcement, which is that we have new art assets. Specifically,
gasp.
I commissioned Mikhail713 on Fiverr, who's done porn art for me before, to do not porn art this time, of everybody's favorite angry hobgoblin priestess of the silver flame, Ray Nin Yen. So here we go. Without further ado, let's get that drum roll. You'll love to see it. And bam! So she came out super well. So I'm very happy with how she turned out. You now have a visual reference for how she be looking. Complete with her metal prosthetic arm for her left arm and her scarred face and magical crystal eye. And yeah, so I hope you all like her. She is now our second official Eberron art piece, in addition to, of course, Snake Mommy. So
The two mommies.
You gotta say, oh, Ray is far from mommy. She is a very angry mommy.
Hey, some people are into that.
And then, of course, we have to do the brief flash of Snake Mommy. Always Snake Mommy. All right. So yeah, so I was very happy. I'm definitely going to commission him again in the future to do some more of the NPCs I have in mind. There's a wonderful lesbian couple that I want him to do later for the party meet. But yeah, that was the big art reveal. I hope you all enjoyed it. We're going to do a brief session recap. So previously on Eberron Ashes of the Last War, our plucky group of adventurers found themselves settling into their house for a bit of downtime before their next contract would pop up. Specifically, the girls got together to have a sleepover. They did each other's makeup. They found out how incredibly soft and smooth and clean and clear Paige's skin is, adding further traits to all the things that is just making Paige an absolute smoke show the moment she takes off her glasses. Blind but beautiful. They gossiped about romance, and they drank wine, and they had a brief incident where Cess was dealing with some of the darker aspects of Kliff, as Kliff struggled with paint for dominance of the personality in charge. Yeah, every session, Paige will get hotter and hotter until she's just like Aphrodite in catgirl form. And then from there, Cess met up with Ray Nin Yen for a soup kitchen meeting where she came in to do some proselytizing and giving out food to the less fortunate in the monstrous part of Greywall, to limited success at first, but thanks to Cess's poking and prodding, they were able to make some inroads with the locals, although Ray refused to really acknowledge any of it. And then they proceeded to have, as well, Kliff went to go talk to Snake Mommy and ask her about magic and stuff and how to get better at enchantment, and also hit on her pretty hardcore, which was quite entertaining to Snake Mommy. Um, and unfortunately, he practices different magical discipline than she does, so her overall advice was limited. But yeah, from there they got their next contract from a rather terse dwarf working for House Orion, where apparently certain trains between Ardev and Greywall have been going missing with like all of the personnel aboard them, and passengers just don't appear at the final destination in Greywall or Ardev. And this is proving to be very problematic. And first, they tried hiring guards for the trains, but those guards proved to be also taken. And so they've decided to escalate the situation and hire full on directorate agents to be the guards of this train. And so our plucky group of adventurers was hired for a 2-week contract guard mission for the trains going between Ardev and Greywall. They were also teamed up with another group of adventurers to help assist them in the train management, including a himbo Templar of the Silver Flame, a rather quiet and serene Kalishtar cleric of the Sovereign Host, a very fast-talking and shady rat shifter rogue from Sharn, and a pretty much nobody's talked to him yet blue dragonborn sorcerer. And they did their first week of the day shifts without problem. They've started week 2 of night shifts. And so far, this seems like it's going to be the easiest money they've ever made. And, you know, I'm glad that there were no battle maps prepared for this adventure at all. So we will, with that in mind, start off with our party. Is there anything you wish to do, anybody you wish to talk to in the week prior to the final day of your trip?
If no one else wants to go first, I guess I will.
Okay.
Yeah, Jubilee would be interested in having just like a quick sort of friendly conversation with said himbo man.
Sir Talon Muldoon.
Yes, the name that I definitely wrote down to remember.
Yeah, sure, we could start with that. So, you know, as you guys are doing night shifts, you see Sir Talon just kind of wandering down some of the aisles of the trains, just kind of milling about. He does that whole anime walk where he's got his hands behind his head as he kind of is meandering.
God.
My God.
Showing off his bulging muscles.
Jesus Christ.
Just so you could be spending time with that man right now, Yulia.
You had your chance.
Oh God! Paige is watching at a distance.
Oh, DM wrote that down. DM wrote that down.
She's just hiding.
Taking
She's
notes
just
for her book.
Yeah, she's
No, she's hiding behind her romantic novel book.
yeah, she's reading, but she's also peeking.
Yeah, the old peek and read. Wherever he turns
Yeah,
his head
yeah,
to look
yeah.
at her, she just
It
puts
works.
the book back in front of her glasses. And he
It
just
works
does
every
that,
time.
He does that big, like, half smirk with a wink whenever he sees her.
She can't help but think of him whenever she's thinking of the dude in the book as well.
Which is weird because it's a dwarf in the book. But yeah, so yeah, you see him as he walks by. He kind of nods to you as you guys are doing your patrols. He goes, Lady Ravamon?
Hello, evening. How are things going? Your rounds going all right?
Oh, somebody's feeling a little bit more talkative than usual. But yeah, everything's been going great. You know, so far it's been what, a week and a half? No trouble really. You know, I do enjoy a bit more excitement in my adventures, but hey, I won't argue with 200 gold for nothing.
Huh. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I just real quick while we had a free moment, I just wanted to apologize quick for my prickly demeanor these past few days. It's really nothing personal. I get so engrossed in my work, and I realize it can come off as really crass and kind of rude. So I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Oh, you have nothing to apologize for, lady. I used to serve with the Templars in Thrain during the war, and frankly, now that we've entered peacetime, I sometimes forget that not everybody lives in constant vigilance for any potential threat to themselves or others. So it's a bit refreshing to me.
Well, if you say so, but I was also raised to have better manners than that.
No offense taken. I'm sure that my wife, when I get back home, will be able to thank you personally for keeping such a watchful eye on my back.
Well, I can certainly take you up on that. We have to make sure everyone gets home all right, us included.
How about I cut you a deal, Lady Ravamon? I'll watch your back, you watch mine. We both walk home together.
I think
that would
Paige
be
has that
nice.
handled.
I think that would be nice. Thank you.
It gives you that big smile again.
And she'll smile and nod and continue her opposite way and keep doing her watch as well.
All right. Anybody else wish to talk to a NPC before the final night?
I'm good.
Says wouldn't have anything important to say, just
Yep.
like she'd be more focused on keeping an eye out on Kliff.
Okay.
But like she would still be nice and mannerful with the other adventurers. That's it. Like, hey, how's it going? How's it going, Ratface? Et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, Agrippa is always like, whenever he sees you, he's always chatting you up about the lower district back in Sharn and getting that authentic lower district pizza and everything.
Oh god, yeah, the chopped cheese from the bodega right around the Fallen District. Yeah.
Oh, you know I fucking get that, man. I can't wait to get back there. It's been a couple years since I've been back to Shan, but I look forward to it.
Kind of want to get the rich fancy kids back there, see if they lose themselves when they try some authentic lower food,
Gotta give them a fucking hot dog from Sal's on 23rd.
Oh, I hope they ask what's in it, because nobody, not even Sal's, knows what's in this hot dog.
That's part of the fucking experience.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see you around, Agrippa.
Hey, he does that. I gotta do the laugh again. Sorry, one moment.
Oh, they suddenly don't
broke
make
your
him like
mic.
him anymore.
It's so good.
But yeah, he'll continue on. How about you, Paige? Anything before the final night?
She's probably going to
I gotta turn
want to
music.
chat a little bit. Oh, I'm not muted, right?
No, I have to
Oh,
turn
yeah.
on music, is what I was saying.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
What? All right.
She's probably going to want to talk to the Dragonborn a little bit
Ooh,
because.
spicy.
Wait, oh, no. Because you said they were a sorcerer, right?
Yeah. Dovahkiin. Yeah.
I've been playing too much Skyrim. I know. And probably just see like comparisons and like maybe spells that they know, or what their lifestyle was like revolving around magic, and probably if they've hurt someone with magic before.
All right, yeah, you'll talk to him one day. He will be, he'll be doing his patrols. As he patrols, he kind of is always just kind of looking side-eye around as he is basically writing what appears to be draconic runes onto like looks to be like a paper, but made of scales, made of like blue dragon scales. And as you walk by him one day, he will just look down at you and give you a little nod.
Oh, that looks interesting. Not to pry or anything, but what is that exactly?
Kind of cocks his head to the side and puts down the scales for a moment and goes, "Oh, you are the wizard amongst your people, I see. It is good to see somebody who identifies good arcana when they see it."
Yes. Well, I've still got a lot of learning to do, but it's it's been very useful. It is that some sort of spells that you're writing too? Are are you a wizard?
Ah, no, I practice the blood magic that comes from my heritage. But I understand the basic principles of yours as well.
Oh. Yeah. Wow, that sounds really interesting. I'd love to learn more about it if you don't mind. I'm a bit of a note taker myself, actually, and she'll kind of pull out her little textbook and kind of flip over where her spells are.
And he kind of turns his head to the side, so it's like, like that one lizard eye is looking at you and then looks down at your book, and then he does the reptilian blink, and then he turns back to look at you and goes, "Ah, yes, I think we could have much to discuss. I mostly write these just for practice to get arcane formula put into some kind of coherent form. It helps straighten the process in my mind. At the end of the day, this has no actual power. It is simply a medium for me to get my thoughts across."
Interesting, though, and if it helps you, I never thought of something like that before. It looks a little complicated, though. Do you mind if I take a look at it? Just not to copy it or anything, just to, just to look.
Do you understand Draconic?
No, unfortunately not. But I can. I have a spell that I can read it easier.
That would make things much easier, and it is indeed a sign of good arcane practice to be prepared for such contingencies.
Oh, yes, of course. Okay. So if you don't mind, then she'll go ahead and cast comprehend languages.
Okay.
Or it might take a minute, but
Yeah, you take a few minutes to ritually
Yeah.
cast it. He just kind of sits there and just stares at you. And then when you finish casting it, you can read all the Draconic. And they are several, what appears to be spells, but in a purely conceptual form. Like, you see magic missile, but it's described as, like, forming the missiles in your mind as, like, small talons or claws of like draconic energy that then you guide them with your heart basically to the target, and they will hit unflinchingly. And so it's kind of like these descriptors of step by step of like how the spell works. It's not something like looking at this is not the way you do magic missile, for example,
Mhm.
or how you were shown to do it, but it's more of somebody describing it like a novel, the step processes of it.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. I never thought of this spell or how it's broken down like this. This is really incredible.
It is nothing. I am surprised you do not know to do such things. I imagine you have been taught to do spells in a specific way, rather than viewing them through your own heart, as he taps one of his claws against your chest.
Mm. Mm. I guess I've just sort of gone completely by the book. I never really considered the feelings behind it. But I suppose that makes a lot of sense.
What is magic to you?
Magic to me?
Yes.
Oh. Hmm. I suppose it's protection, a means to protect someone and to better myself.
That is the why.
Oh, huh.
You must think of the how, the what. What makes your magic yours? How do you express yourself? Magic is art. Magic is creation. What do you wish to create? Do you just wish to be what you are told to be? Or do you wish to change what is yours to be yours?
Oh. I guess I never thought of it like that. But you're right. I think I'm going to give it a little bit more thought. What magic really means to me. Thank you. That was really helpful.
Does a slow nod and goes, good. Maybe there is hope for you yet.
I really appreciate it. I don't think you meant to, but I really learned a lot. Thank you for taking the time to talk with me.
Of course. Anyone I can help see or help show what Arcana truly is, I always try to go out of my way. There are so many of you in this world who just simply get instructed on what to be and what to do, that you need enlightenment.
No, you're right. I think I understand a little bit, but right. I'll work harder. Thank you.
Nods and he will pat your shoulder as he goes back to patrolling and writing draconic runes on the scale sheet. It seems like the scale sheet was actually his blue dragon scales. Like he probably has shed them, and he has learned to put them together in some way just for this purpose.
Oh, yeah. She'll kind of go back to watch, but at the same time be flipping through her book a little bit and jotting a few notes down as she does.
Gotcha.
He's writing on his own shed skin?
Yeah.
Let's go. That's metal.
Dragon life, bro. It's extra personal. But so that will be everything going into the final night. As you guys go into your final night, you get this feeling that, hey, I'm kind of surprised after the way the first adventure went that, like, we've not had anything happen over this. Maybe this is just going to be a stint where nothing really goes down. And I'm going to roll a quick die to see who this is affecting. Kliff!
Sorry.
As you guys are patrolling about the train on the final night, you walk by a table where there is a gnome sitting behind it, and he is very fancily dressed, lots of jewels on, and he looks up at you, and I gotta do my, I'm sorry, I have to get the gnome voice down for a second. It's a little different than the halfling voice. Hey, are you a House Orion? Scion?
Why, hello. Yes, my name is Kliff de Oren.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Kliff. My name's Zyclos Echinitis Jingleheimer Schmidt de Sevis.
Nice to meet you.
And he will bounce out of his chair and go up and shake your hand really enthusiastically as he fiddles with his beard with his other hand.
I do hope you are loving the transportation that my family has provided.
Oh, of course. I'm always happy to ride in a House Orion train. Planes, trains, and stage coaches, I always say. The wave of the future.
Perhaps not planes, but trains, definitely.
Oh yeah, I know you gotta stick by the family line, as he kind of nudges your leg conspiratorially.
I mean, what else are we to do? After all, it is trains who carry all the weight. Those airships can barely hold more than just a few passengers without having to be weighed down. So, what can I do for you?
I just wanted to thank you. I'm always happy to see that you guys are doing such a great job keeping us safe. I hear there's been some dangerous activities going on with these trains.
Yes, it saddens me to hear, but that is why I am here. A Deorian himself, to make sure that nothing wrong happens with these trains again.
Well, if I got the family seal of approval, then I'm happy to be here, because I know that they wouldn't want to risk one of their own.
No, of course not. Especially when I am so high in the family tree.
You may have heard of me as well. You know, I'm quite well known.
I may have heard a tale or two. Please, tell me one of your favorites.
Well, just, make sure that you don't get it confused with my grandfather, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt de Sevis, but, his name is not my name, too.
My God.
Some would say I made an NPC just so I could make this joke.
It was so good.
And he goes, well, I'm a simple scion of House de Civis, dragon marked and everything. He pulls aside his puffy, ruffled shirt to show his House de Civis mark. And he goes, but, I'm going over to go, send some messages out of the Grey Wall Station for a while, doing my part of jobs for the house. But, my life is probably not as interesting as yours. I'm not a member of the Directorate.
Oh. Many interesting things happen, but the fun part is in telling them. After such a long train ride, how about I entice you with a tale of some of my former adventures or tales of my family?
Oh, of course. I'd always be happy to hear it. Help pass the time between here and Greywall.
Of course. Servant girl, please, would you bring us some of your finest macaroons?
Yes, Lord Dorian. I'd be happy to.
Excellent. I go ahead and sit down and I start to talk about some family stories.
Okay, yeah, he appears to take them in rapt attention. But yeah, and he'll just shoot the shit with you for a while. He doesn't care. He seems to be very interested in your stories. He mostly just talks about his ode as just noble stuff. You know what it's like from being a noble and dragon marked yourself, is kind of stuff that goes with these parties and petty drama and gossip and stuff.
Noble gossip, also known as bragging to see who is better.
But yeah, so he will pass the time doing that. And then Paige the mage. As you are walking through one of the passenger cars, you as you walk by one of the table areas, you hear a voice behind you saying, excuse me, miss, may I have a moment of your time?
Ooh, of course. She'll turn around and look to see who's speaking to her.
You see, she stands up from the table. She's just a bit taller than you. She's probably about 5'10". She's got long black hair with little goggles on her forehead and these bright green eyes and a kind of dark red Arcanopunk like tunic. And she's got like a lot of like magical wiring and metal coming on like the sleeves of her coat and her like gauntleted gloves. And she goes, You wouldn't happen to be a student of Morgrave, would you?
Oh, how did you know that?
Well, the uniform was a bit of a giveaway.
Oh, yes, I suppose you're right. I just don't hear many people talk about it. I am, though, yes. Are you familiar with it? Are you a student?
Oh, I'm intimately familiar with it. I actually graduated several years ago.
Oh, goodness, that's so great to hear. I'd love to hear your time about it.
I would love the chance to talk to another academic. What department are you with?
Oh, I'm currently, working with time magic, doing a little chronomancy, actually.
Oh, is it still that same professor, the little bit kooky elf?
I guess you could call her that, but she certainly means well, and she's helped me out a lot.
I heard such wonderful stories about her. I actually studied in the Department of Applied and Theoretical Artifice.
Did you really? Oh my goodness, that seems rather complicated. I heard that's a bit more difficult than what I'm doing currently.
I'm sure that tampering with the very fabric of time is a bit difficult in its own right.
Perhaps. I'm still very new to it, but it's definitely been a wonderful learning experience.
I can only imagine. My education there was truly cherished. It was almost sad once I finally had to leave.
I'm sure. I'm away for just a little bit, but I'm eager to go back and pick up my studies again.
I can only imagine. So many promising careers can be built there. So much hope. I may have not been in quite the strata I thought I would be at this point in my life, but I wouldn't trade my education for the world and what I learned.
That's great. Where have you taken your studies? What's become of you since you left?
Well, she kind of looks she blushes a little bit at this because, well, I went off to become a researcher after graduation, but it didn't really pan out that way, and I tried to start my own private artifice firm, but then everything happened with Seer, and, well, we lost all of that.
I'm so sorry. My condolences.
And you see that there was a kind of hooded figure across the booth from her who stands up and almost like snatches your arm page as they look up at you. And you hear, "Make peace! End the war! Make peace! End the war!" As you see a almost skeletally shriveled old human male where the most, like, his clothes hang on him like basically loose rags, and you notice the very distinctive thing. You've heard about it a bit, but you've never actually met somebody with this affliction. But when you look into his eyes, they are just gray swirls of what looks to be like clouds moving within them, which you know to be a sign of morning sickness, which is usually experienced by people who spend too much time in the Mournlands, formerly Seer, or somebody who was in Seer when the morning happened. And you know it generally causes either physical deformity and or mental psychosis. And the woman appears very embarrassed by this, and she kind of rushes over and slowly, kind of gets him off of your arm and goes, It's okay, Father, it's okay, please just sit down, And he just keeps muttering to himself, make peace, end the war, as he settles back down into the booth dejectedly.
She looks a little scared. Her tail is like poofed up and like.
I'm so sorry, miss. I'm so sorry.
No. It's okay. It just surprised me that you said that was your father.
Yes, he was in Sear when the morning happened. I was doing some business in Shan at the time, so I wasn't there, but he was never the same since. I spent the last of our monies selling off my assets and my business to try and get medical assistance from House Jarasco, but they weren't able to cure his morning sickness, so we spent the last of our money to get on this train, head to Greywall, because I hear the monsters there can do wondrous things that we couldn't even possibly understand. Maybe there's somebody there who can be able to affect his mind and remove this from him. He used to be such a brilliant man. It's such a tragedy.
Oh, goodness. Really, I'm so sorry. But yes, Greywall is full of many unique and wonderful individuals. I'm certain there could be someone that can help you, and your father, too.
Do you have much experience there?
I've only recently just arrived there. I've met a few people. Maybe I can try to connect you with someone.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated, miss. I'm so sorry. I've forgotten my manners. My name is Sylvana Lale. And she extends out a hand to you.
Sylvana, you said?
Yes.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you. She'll grab two of her hands and shake with the one hand. My name is Paige.
Oh, what a fitting name for your profession.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Well, any assistance you can provide will be greatly appreciated. We don't have much that we can give you, but if there's anything you require, just let me know and I'll do what I can.
Oh no, I could never ask for anything in return. Just, I just hope that he gets better soon.
She looks kind of like sorrowfully down at him, and she goes, Me too.
Yes, but
I'm so sorry. I'm just wasting your time at this point. I'm sure you've got other more important things to be doing right now.
oh, well, I'm supposed to be patrolling the train, and I mean, you're on the train, so technically it's part of the job, but I do hope you can relax until we get back to Greywall.
Well, then, I'm very happy to have you as a part of our escort here, and I'm happy that my time with you has not been such a drain on your duties.
Not at all. If you need anything else, please let me know. I'll try to do what I can.
She gives you just a big, pearly white smile, and it does appear to be, she might be a little mournful as a person, but she does seem to be genuinely refreshed by talking to you.
If you need some light entertainment, I have a few books on me. It might, make the time go by faster.
Oh, I'd feel awful taking one of your books from you.
No, not at all. Please. She'll start digging through her pouch and pulls out a couple books. They're mostly educational.
What
aside from
what was the name of the smut book? It was what, Digging or Groundbreaking Love or something?
it's wait, hold on, I read it. It's
Yeah.
the groundbreaking ties of love. Yes.
All right, she'll look at the
It's
books.
basically just Gimli if he finds a shit. What was that elf's name from Lord of the Rings?
Legolas?
Legolas.
Yeah. Just if Legolas was a girl, he'd just be like, "Oh,
They could be gay.
church,
They're probably gay.
Excuse you, Legolas and Gimli were gay. It is canon.
Thank you, Mari.
She sees
You
as you
said the elf was a girl before. That's what I was saying.
as you're taking out the books. She goes, "Wait, is that the Groundbreaking Ties of Love?"
Oh, you're familiar with this book?
She goes, "I read the entire series when I was in college."
Oh, I didn't even. Oh, it is a series, isn't it? I've only been able to get hold of one of them, but it's really good. You can read again if you'd like.
Have you read one of her side works, Love Under the Darkened Boughs?
I'm familiar with it, but I actually haven't been able to read it.
Oh, by the host, it is an amazing book. It is about this young elven warrior, and he falls in love with this half-orc lumberjack who has found himself as well in the forest, and they manage to get past their differences, and of course, the love blossoms under the shadowed brows.
Sounds so wonderful. I'll definitely have to try to look for it.
I'm glad to see that there's such a woman of taste and culture on this train.
Not many people know this series actually, so it's kind of nice to know that you know it.
Oh, if you're ever in Shan, you've got to go to Karaphysos's. It's a bookstore in the Middle Towers, and he knows me quite well. He has an entire selection of elven romance novels.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Yes, since I'm from Sharn, I'm definitely at least I think I know where that is. Oh, yes. I'll be sure to ask for it then.
Well, if you ever find yourself back in Greywall, after you've done so, please feel free to find me and let me know.
Absolutely, yes, I will. Thank you.
Gives you that smile again and goes, Thank you for talking to me, Paige."
No. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And like I said, if you need anything, just let me know.
And she'll nod and she'll sit back down, and as she kind of will not take one of your books in the end. She'll take out a book, what appears to be it is called the nature, oh no, it's Deus Ex Machina, the nature of the soul amongst autonomous locomotive constructs. So that is what she is reading when she gets back into her booth.
Oh.
And with that, is there anybody else that people want to talk to? Jubilee, Cess?
I am very happy just patrolling and making sure no one gets shaved by a pink man-child.
Moo.
No more raises for you.
How about you, Jubilee?
Yeah, I'm good. We can say that, sort of similarly. Maybe they could even patrol together, her and Cess, but she's back to business.
Okay. So with that, we are going to come to an important change of maps.
Wait, what? There's maps?
He said nothing about maps.
This wasn't on the dossier.
So we will switch over to a different screen in a bit, but I need to put down some things. So we are going to have your girl Paige. Wait a minute. K is GM. Yep. Paige, please put yourself in the what is called the standard car on the map.
Standard car. Okay.
And next to that token that I put down there.
Sure, sure.
Alright.
I see we are on the lower class train.
So, now, Cess and Jubilee, if you wish to be together, you can pick any of the cars to be in, or you could do a random one.
I don't know, Jubilee. What do you think we should be today? I'm not really the one with bodyguard and experience.
I would probably pick the one that has the most people in it, so you can keep an eye on the biggest array of activity.
Yeah, that
So I would say either one of the sleeper cars or the dining car.
yeah, it'd be sleeper, dining, or the other alt standard car, which would probably be the 3 or 4 most populated cars that is not Paige right now.
I think this sleeper car right here would be good because you know, what if something happens at the front and we're all in the back? You know, like you and me, we could do a runner, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll do that.
Also, Paige, if you could please drag your token on the map.
Wait, where did my token go?
Well, that's not the right token. I made you a token.
Why-
You should be able to
I
just.
need the- I used the wrong
Why is
one.
Paige? Why is Paige? I gotta screenshot it. Hold on.
No, wait,
It should be.
dang it.
It should be under protagonist. You should be able to just click your name and drag it down.
Protagonist. Where?
I'm gonna collect all of the
So,
white
for
Yulias.
example, I click the name Yulia and I pull it on the map and see how there's the gold circle around it.
Yeah.
Can you control that token?
I cannot.
Okay, so now you do that. Make your own token doing that.
My own token.
So just click the name Yulia and then click and drag it onto the map.
No, it's too wide.
Why is it not Yulia?
No, just be wide. Accept it. This is your
Maybe
fate now.
refresh the page or just be wide, yeah.
I guess it's just so weird that
I'll refresh the page.
There we
Hold
go.
on.
No, wait. Oh,
What's
that's
wrong?
awesome.
What's
It's-
wrong? Does Paige not want to be thick?
yeah, it's dragging down her profile picture for it rather than the token that's assigned to her name.
Yeah, that's weird.
Page's dream.
Are you pulling
finally
out the
comes
handout or are you
true.
pulling out the actual protagonist?
I'm under protagonist and I click on my name.
You're not clicking on dossier. You're clicking on
Yeah, I'm clicking on protagonist and my name. Yeah.
and you just click and drag your name out. Ooh.
Okay, I gotta zoom out this.
Oh, there I am. Ah, I figured
There
it
we
out.
go.
It's gotta
Galaxy
Got it.
Brain Yulia,
Boom, 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 boom.
bring back the width.
smartest cat in North America. All right.
She's flustered from all the smut, okay?
Yeah, this hot
I'm
smut
putting this in
with
the
British
road.
artificer. All right, we are gonna jump over to a different map. Actually, I have to do something real quick. 'Cause I forgot to do this ahead of time, like a rookie. And I gotta make sure it doesn't accidentally open up my massive amount of porn tabs. So,
What?
I guess I'll be here.
okay.
Got her. Wee woo, wee woo.
Okay, I did the right one. Now I can reopen all my porn tabs. No, so here we are. I guess we'll have to zoom in a bit, make it easier for people to see. There we go. All right, so they are on a train, and as you guys are in your respective areas of the train, jazz music stops. As you notice, it's getting a little misty outside, and suddenly all of the mage lights in the train go dark, and then they begin flashing 3 colors in a rotation. First it's green, then it's blue, then it's purple. I want the arcane casters to make arcana checks.
Arcana. 17.
I'm trained in Arcana. Does that count?
Yeah, but you're an arcane caster.
You're a spellcaster. You
15.
cast the spells.
Okay. And then Jubilee.
Yep. Huh?
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Awesome. Do any of you have the spell Fairy Fire? like
No.
prepared or known as if you're a wizard?
I know it, but I do not have it in my repertoire
Okay.
today.
Okay.
Do not.
So if you actually know the spell, you notice that these are all the colors associated with fairy fire. And when you look outside the train, the landscape looks very different. You see that there is like almost primeval woods surrounding it,
Ah, shit, we're in the Fae.
and you see the mist pulling up next to the train, and within it, you hear the blaring of horns, and you see star-spangled horses made of darkness with blue and green eyes. One eye is blue, one eye is green, and atop of them are what appears to be almost feral-looking elves as they are riding up to this train, and you see them start taking out longbows and begin firing into the train as they start then leaping through the walls. And with that, we will have everybody roll initiative.
Ayo.
Hot
Na,
dog.
na.
Here we go.
Oh man, it's been a while. What does my character even? Nah. Don't worry, I never forget what this character does. I hit the attack button on repeat.
Okay, we need one more. We need the Jubilee.
That's me.
I'm very happy I'm with the Jubilee because I would not understand what these lights are. What those lights are.
Okay, I gotta go to.
I hope I didn't put myself in the worst possible position.
Oh yeah, they all start bum rushing through the back. You have to be the one to hold up against all of them. Oh man,
All right,
that would suck.
that, and then get these guys set up before they all start phasing in.
What's that anime where towns travel by trains and there's like a bunch of zombies?
Oh.
Because there's literally a bunch of scenes where zombies are doing nothing but trying to invade a train, and this just reminded me of that.
Train to Busan, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking Train to Busan, but that's
It might be that.
a Korean live action.
That is not that at all.
It's the one where he has to like almost like cut off his arm and get like that weird gun that's powered by his own blood or something. I don't know.
All right, now you lost me.
Okay, that is not Train to Busan.
I remember that part when his entire arm turned into the Akira monster.
Well, if I find screenshots, I'll send it to him. But I
Now you
forget
just sound like this
entirely what it's
crazy
called.
person making up this crazy show. As you guys see spectral arrows just start phasing through the walls and colliding with people, and you hear the scream starting as laughing Fae hunters begin just phasing through walls with similarly colored, like darkness and stars wolves at their sides with big collars, and you see that there are chains like spectral chains hanging off of each of the collars as they disappear into like the ceiling.
I looked up train zombie anime, and it's literally the very first result.
Oh wait, I remember what you're talking about. The guy who was like weld himself shut or whatever. Anyways, more importantly, Fae hunters.
Yup. All right.
Oh, why are they all in my car?
They're not all in
Hold
your
on,
car.
hold on. Whoever's an alt sleeper is kind of.
That's Drakkar.
Oh.
He's fine. He's a sorcerer.
Oh no, he's a D6 hit die, Litro.
AoEs!
They're in the car. You can't fireball yourself if you have a D6 hit die.
No, but you can lightning ball yourself when you're resistant to lightning.
It's okay, Jubilee won't cast Burning Hands this time.
What's
Yeah,
the
do it.
worst that could happen?
I kind of.
Except for me.
So how does this work? Like, what direction do these go in? Because I'm kind of
There's
lost.
what the arrows on the side are for. It goes from left to right, then from right to left, then from left to right, then to right to left, left to right.
So if I go right now, I'll end up where
You'll end up in the
page
dining
is.
car. Sorry,
I'll
guys
end up
in
in the-
chat. I'm trying to set up the battle map right now.
We can entertain chat.
In the dining car. Oh, so I'll just skip the entire.
Oh no, you would actually. Sorry, you would join up with the standard car.
Okay.
I'm trying to put out a lot of tokens right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw arrows that help me understand.
Yeah. Any additional arrows to assist people because my wonderful artwork is not enough. Right.
Let me know if this helps or has made things worse. I will take credit for either or.
Yeah, that's helped me.
There we go.
God, it's like those you know how like when you take kids to diners, they used to, they don't have this anymore, but like those like little like maps that you have your kids write on. Oh god, that's not it's just the four of us as kids doing that while I'm just figuring out what to order.
Places you go to don't have child's meds anymore?
Oh no. I mean, a lot's happened since COVID. We all know the coloring book industry suffered a major loss.
Yep.
I actually have no idea, but you know, times have changed. Kids have phones. Why waste money on that stuff? You know?
Yeah, basically.
Oh damn!
I was thinking the same thing at the very beginning. Time to suplex a train.
I wonder if Harlequin's here to one-shot all these guys for us again.
Oh, you would strongly desire that.
Conditional W, conditional W.
What are these tiny little lights on their head? I wonder.
Yeah.
Now the cat addition to this song to Final Fantasy VII.
I'd listen to the cat version.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah, you're playing the Final Fantasy VII remake. What are you?
I
how are you liking it so far?
It's very good. I love it because Cloud is in high def and I get to see everything.
I really want to see how you'll react to his dress scene.
It's so
I
good.
want to see it so bad. I really want to see.
Can't wait to see what dress you get.
God, I really can't wait for Zach though in the next one.
Me too.
God, Zach!
I love Zach.
My favorite Kingdom Hearts himbo, Final Fantasy, did not exist. He didn't die. Don't look at me. He trains with Hercules.
Please. All right, I'm almost done, chat. There
All
are-
right, cat version. Nya, 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 nya.
Okay, I think I've
The
got
first time I
everybody.
played.
Oh, I forgot.
First time I played.
Sylvana.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just getting everybody out there. Now I actually have to roll initiative for everyone.
The first time I played.
There you go, chat. All of this started warping in.
The first time I played the remake, I got the very best dress on my first try. I was like, yes.
Oh,
Must
the
be
wind
nice. It's
And I
all
love
about
the line he says when he meets Tifa. I won't spoil it for you, but it's an amazing line.
yeah, no spoilers. So I'm excited though.
Yeah, I now have to do a brilliant initiative. Sorry, guys.
I have a feeling that the turn economy is against us.
That is correct.
That's why she gave us all these NPCs.
Yes, you have people to help you.
Yeah, the Nyas over the Evangelion thing, that's my favorite.
Oh yeah, my friend Yardi does that as a redeem, and it plays like the video and stuff on her stream.
Oh my god, I'm so glad. It's so
Fucking
good.
all the little cat Shinji and everything.
Are we to assume that, like,
Oh, God, that's a lot of
all the
initiatives.
people in the train are just not there for the combat?
Yes.
They're hiding under their beds, hiding in the rooms.
They're either
hiding
going to
in
be
the
hiding or
luggage.
getting actively killed by people in trains that you're not in.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Everybody's getting fade up in here.
I hope chat can see the amount of initiatives that just got rolled. Holy shit, obs.
Yep. Told you, big battle.
Also, I don't see turn order. Do you? Oh wait, no, I see. I said there. That was minimized.
It's the giant thing on the left.
You don't want to use like group initiative. We're gonna oh my
No, because they're spread out through so many different cars, and it would
Oh.
because there are so many of them, it probably would work against you. Because there'd be like
You're
6
in
people
danger.
attacking you at once.
I think it's already against us just by their numbers alone.
Because like there's gonna be 6 people before me, I think. Let's have them all go at the top of initiative. Let's.
You want them to alpha strike you?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
We
That
just gotta
should
get to
be-
the cannon car and just unload on the back of the
Alright.
train.
So that's all the bad guys, and now you're good guys.
Hey, yo, let's go. Dun-na-na.
8v20, what could go wrong? Oh my bad, 8v30.
Right.
So in my free time on working on the new model, I did some sketches of alternate haircuts for Sez.
Uh-huh.
I'm just. Have you guys? I like doing this because it's a me thing, but it's a very extra. But I like when you hit a certain point in a campaign, your character just gets a design change. Like Tate's was really fucking early in Mistwalkers, but you know what? Do you guys have any ideas for yours?
Oh, for this campaign?
Yes. Please take the school uniform off.
Okay, that is
But-
officially everyone.
I may get some full-on artwork of paint eventually, if I'm ever freed from Kliff.
Let's go.
Okay. So, there we go. That is all of the bad boys.
Ooh.
So, there is 3 people before Paige. Thankfully, none of them are near Paige.
Ooh. That's good.
So we'll start off with, as you see these Fey hunters begin popping through with their hounds, and they are just laughing and singing in Sylvan as they begin to take like these wickedly sharp spears and just start impaling the people on the trains as they leap through. And this guy is going to go attack Sorashana. Give it the old stabby stab. And miss. Like a chump. This doggo is gonna come barreling at Jubilee. This thing partially phases in and out of reality as it comes running towards you. The man in the back did say attack, and it turned into a barroom blitz. And it's gonna try and nom your leg, Jubilee. A natural one does not hit you.
No, it does not. You get off of me and just sort of kick that dog.
How rude! It whimpers. And then the other hound, in working in perfect coordination with the hound on Jubilee, will leap on to Cess, and is going to try and give Cess a nom.
That doesn't hit.
You hate to see it. Alright, Paige! You see that there are 2 Fey hunters and a hound within the car that you are in.
Whoop. All
And
right.
they are looking at you and Sylvana very predatorily, with mouths that stretch too far, full of razor-sharp teeth. Including the dog.
Okay. All right. What is my magic for? Okay, to protect. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and, since I only realized that there's like 3 of them, so I don't
Yeah.
know what's in the other carts.
You do hear screams happening from other cars around you.
Woo! Yay! Fun. Okay. Going to go ahead and cast magic missile.
Ooh, at who?
So I'm going to do, let's see, the one that's on the far right.
Okay.
Yeah, that one right there. And
You'll love to see
I
it.
think, I think that's just automatic
It
hit,
is.
right?
You just roll 1d4. Well, I think if you click the spell, well, I don't know how D&D Beyond does it, but you should be able to just click the spell and it will auto roll a d4 plus 1 and you just multiply that by 3.
Yeah.
Which is a 4, so that's 12 damage straight to that guy on the right. How does your magic missile look?
So we're gonna flavor text it as like a quill.
Okay.
So it's got a little bit of the feather at the end, but it's got that sharp end in the front. So all of them just kind of shoot out, just like in almost a feathery way. But when it makes contact, it's almost like ink that comes out of it and like stabs into them.
Gotcha. So these 3 feathery quills fly out of your hand and just start shredding through this Fey hunter, and you see like the parts they hit kind of evaporate into like butterflies, as just parts of the hunter disappear. But this one appears to be like barely maintaining its physical form, but it is still alive.
Okay.
It looks at you with all of its teeth and dripping ichor at this point, and Horizon Dakota. Because you don't speak Sylvan, so.
Yeah.
All right, so this doggo is going to start heading this way. And then this doggo is gonna jump fucking Agrippa. Try and give him a nami nom. Oh, it rolled well against Agrippa. Agrippa did not like that. He will have to make a strength check. Which I believe it passed. Yep, so he's not knocked prone, but he does take 5 damage. As none of you can see it, but a Fey hunting hound is ripping into Agrippa's leg, trying to hold him in place so that the other hunters can hit him easier. Alright, this one down here is going to go about killing people in its car, as will that hunter in that car. So this car, Jubilee, you can see as you look past the dog and Fey hunter within your car, there are people, you see other Fey hunters and hounds in the car across from you that are just starting to tear into people. And you begin to see that more of those spectral chains start appearing as they attack people, and presumably people die. Agrippa is gonna fucking stab this stupid dog. And hit.
Nice.
5 damage. Dog didn't like it. Ooh, a double hit. That's 11 damage. What does that do to one of these hounds, chat? What does that do to one of these hounds? You know what it does? It fucking kills it. First blood goes to Agrippa as he takes out a short sword and just starts stabbing into the wolf that was grabbing onto his leg and just goes right through the brainstem, and it just evaporates into a swarm of birds.
Real homeboy from Shan over here.
Yeah. So this is just kind of fucking standard issue. You get jumped in an alley, you fucking fight. Alright, that guy's gonna be killing his car. This one for Drakar. He is going to be shooting Drakar with a longbow. 15? I believe that hits Drakar normally. Yep. So Drakar's not going to try and waste a spell slot doing shield, but he probably should have, because he just took 9 damage. Drakar did not like. Alright. Sorry. Okay. Sir Talon Muldoon's turn. He's gonna
Go kick their butt!
Yep, takes out his silver flame long sword and short sword that he dual wields, and is going to start his dance of death amongst these Fey. But he has 3 attacks. First, he's going to attack the hunter.
Himbo dancer.
Hold me now, himbo dancer. 10, and then short sword. Whoop. Yep, that's straight. Just stab, stab, and boom, short sword right through the gut. It explodes into a swarm of bats as he finishes off one Fey Hunter. And we go to the doggo. It is right next to him. We're just gonna try and give him a little nommy nom. Just a little nommy nom. And miss. Like a scrub. Okay. And we got Kliff. Kliff, there's a dog that's gonna come jump at you.
How dare it. So uncouth.
You notice, as you start seeing these dogs and Fey Hunters moving around, they are all... The Fey Hunters are all speaking Sylvan, and the dogs are seemingly responding not like you would imagine like a dog or a wolf to. It's very much like they've got human intellect as they are coordinating with their hunters. An 8 does not hit you. This time... Alright, Cess, you're gonna get shot with advantage, since there's a dog in melee with you now.
Yes, pack tactics, my favorite.
Yes. Old reliable. 19?
19 does in fact hit.
10 damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction to shield.
Okay, so that gives disadvantage then?
Yes.
Well, okay. But if it was disadvantage minus the advantage for pack tactics, it still would have been a 19 to hit.
Take that chance. Alright. I'll take those 10 points.
Yep. Alright. That guy is now dead. Love to see it. What do we got here? Oh, this is next to Paige. The guy that you severely fucked up is gonna leap at you with a spear and try and stab you. Alright, he doesn't have pack tactics. Give him an ordinary stab. Does a 14 hit you, Paige?
It does.
Are you gonna let him hit you or are you gonna shield?
I don't have shield.
Oof. Rookie mistake as a mage. There we go. 6 damage.
Gotcha.
As he just stabs into your leg and starts singing at you more in Sylvan as he's dripping ichor onto you. And he seems to be, like, laughing as he sings with glee. Oop. That. Doggo! Doggo's gonna leap at Sylvana. Whatever will she do? Is she statted? Maybe she is. So the dog leaps at her, and you see all those wires and metal bars that were on her arms. A, like, disc that leaps up from the couch that she was sitting on, like, jumps onto her back, and you see just an energy field erupt in front of her as this wolf or this hound tries to bite it, and it recoils back ineffectually. Cess, it is your turn.
Alright. Gonna get right into it. Cess is immediately going to bonus action rage. So I'm going to mark myself as red. Obs, I know we talked about weapons swapping being, like, free. Would that include shields?
Would that include shields?
Yeah.
Well, you're still free to draw a shield.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to draw out my shield, so my AC is higher.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Action attack the dog right in front of me with the brass knuckles. That is an 11 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, bonus action spikes.
Yep.
Hit. Does
That's
a
a
15 hit?
Yep.
Alright, good. 4 points of piercing damage as Says misses with the fist and then goes in for a knee with her knee-padded spikes.
Yep, you need it. You hear the hound whimper as more ichor just splatters onto your leg. Oh, plus the 2 damage from raging.
Yeah, my bad.
Splatters onto your leg
Okay.
before it evaporates, and you see more of the dogs start just disappearing into the aether. That dog is killing people. This one is going to shoot Jubilee with advantage. You're in melee with her doggo. 23.
Yup.
Will hit you for 5 damage.
Okie dokie.
Alright, this is a hunter. He is going to try and shoot Sylvana. He doesn't realize the true threat is actually Paige. Like an idiot. Yep, she'll take that hit for 7 damage. Sorry, just got a lot of sheets to scroll through. Okay. There's that. We now come to a dog. That one's killing people. Jubilee! It is your turn.
Aight. I see we're in a bit of a tough situation.
A bit of a pickle.
Yeah, damn, we're in a tough spot. So I'm going to, first things first, cast Armor of Agathis on myself, second level.
Yep.
Give myself some temp HP, and I'm gonna action surge and bonk the doggo.
Okay. Give him the old bonkaroo.
For 14?
That hits.
Oh, yes. For 8 bludgeoning
Oof.
damage.
Doggo did not like that. It was a real rude call to that doggo.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
Yeah. So your ice-covered skin just cracks some icicle flail bits into this dog as bits of ichor splatter out of it. Alright. Doing its own thing. Doing its own thing. Doing their own thing. Kliff! You feel like you're in a tight spot.
Yeah, a bit. Kliff looks down at the dog in front of him. One hand, he has a dagger, and the other hand summons a shadow blade, and is going to take that shadow blade and stab it, well, at least try, stab it into this dog's neck.
Okay. Shank the dog. Shank the dog. That's a
That's
hit.
17.
That's a hit.
Total of 9 points of damage.
Oof. Doggo did not like that. So yeah, you stab into it real good.
Can I use my dagger as a bonus action offhand?
Yeah, it just works like 2-up in fighting, so you wouldn't you don't get your ability mod to it.
16.
It's
For an additional 1 point of damage.
oof, so close yet so incredibly far. Wait, do you not have any dex mod?
It's an
Oh,
offhand.
sorry. I forgot it's offhand. I'm so used to people being good at their jobs. I'm sorry.
Excuse me!
We haven't gotten a feat yet. What do you?
I'm sorry. But yeah, that dog is barely holding its corporeal form together.
And I'll move right here.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Sylvana's about ready to fuck some shit up.
I will yell to the other cart, because I know that Paige is in there. You alright? We got company back here.
Got a few over here too.
Right. Fine. Sorry, I'm rolling a lot of dice. Okay. So you see the dog, Sylvana, now that she's got that thing like locked onto her apparatus, she basically, her hands start like lighting up with like sheer magnetic energy, and you see just like bolts of just steel rise off of her person, and she just propels them with her hands like a railgun into this wolf, just one after another, just like tossing them into it, and you just see that wolf just evaporate into Iker in front of you, and then turns into a swarm of birds and then disappears. Are you alright, Paige?
That was amazing.
stay close to me. I'll do my best to defend you. All right.
Right.
Kliff. Kliff, you haven't been nommed yet, have you?
Nope.
Okay. So I have disadvantage because I attempt to nom you. Or I attempt to shoot you. Sorry.
No nuzzles for Kliff. Feels bad.
So he has advantage from the dog, but you give him disadvantage, so he's just shooting base. Base into the Kliff. Does a 14 hit you, Kliff?
It does not.
Aha! So yeah, the Fey arrow just phases through reality harmlessly near you. Into the
And
part.
it shoots and just goes through the illusionary cliff that was right next to me.
Yep. Eat science, bitch! Alright, Drakkar. Drakkar realizes he's in a very bad spot right now. And he is going to Drakkar sees them killing people in there. He knows he's in a tough place and it's them or him. So you're gonna see part of his car just detonate.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
So yeah, you Paige, and basically everybody on the train at different points looking back can see that this this area of the cars, the alt sleeping car and the dining car, just fire bursts out of the windows there.
See, I told you, sorcerer, he's fine.
He's all alone, surrounded by bad guys, and they fucked him up pretty bad on that first hit. Alright, that killed one. Well, this Fey Hunter is now knowing he is serious business and is going to try and engage with him. And give him the old stabby stab. For 13? Is that hit the car? Car is a 12, so yes. And the car is going to say, fuck this. I'm shielding. And he will toss out a shield. So the spear just skitters harmlessly in front of him as a dragon smacks the spear out of the way. Alright. Big old energy dragon. Who is this person? Person's doing their own thing. Alright, the hunter doesn't appreciate that Agrippa killed his wolf. Is going to try and stab him. And will succeed in stabbing him. 5 more damage. Agrippa is not taking this well. He is quite a squishy bean. Okay. Oh, what's this guy? Okay, that one's with Kliff. Alright, so this guy is gonna try and jump on you, Kliff. Same with attacking straight, since you negate his advantage for his doggo. And he will come thrusting at you with a spear. Does an 18 hit you?
It does.
Okay. You take 4 damage. Because your illusions are no match for his keen Fey eyesight. Sorshana. Alright, so this guy has advantage to attack Sorshana. Yes, that's all the hounds in the background. Ooh, that's an nat 20. But only for 8 damage. It is nothing. Alright. Do. And this guy is gonna now come barreling over towards the car. Taking care of business. I'll go on Sorshana. We got people charging everywhere. and it is madness. As all of your flunkies are getting swarmed. Let's see how well she does against a doggo bite.
They outnumber us like 2.2 to 1.
That is accurate.
We're gonna be here for a while. Everyone strap on and get your popcorn, get your water. Actually, wait, if I crash the train, combat will end.
The easiest thing is that the more you kill, the faster combat goes.
We're in the Feywild, though. If you crash the train, we'll be crushed in the Feywild.
Yeah, you and Jubilee know what to do. We'll be fine.
No, we don't!
I absolutely do not know what to do. Please do not crash this train.
Hey, it would be really easy. You could just talk Sylvan
No.
again.
Oh god, no, please, no.
I'm just, worst case scenario. I mean, we
Okay.
Worst case.
She creates a big swarming spear of paladins surrounding her that begin trying to spiritually tear into the Fey hunters around her. So she casts Spirit Guardians. And does she have that spell? She does not. It's concentration, so that's all she can do. It's top of the initiative. This guy is gonna have to make a save. Wisdom. What a cringe save to make. Right.
Ooh, I should have bought some healing potions before coming here.
Oop, well, that's a 13, so I believe that is going to be a failure. So he takes 3d8 radiant damage. Love to see it. What's that? She did not careful, but he's still angry. And he's going to stab her. And does he have? Yep, he has advantage. For 3 more damage. Slowly wearing her down. Because she is mighty, but they are many, and they have advantage because pack tactics is malarkey. Jubilee! You're getting nommed.
You can certainly try.
Ooh, I love a challenge. Brave words, little tiefling. Brave but accurate words, little tiefling. Alright, Cess. Another hound is gonna try and dive at your ankles.
Misses.
Oof.
I have a shield now. Sit down.
Stay in your fucking lane! Alright, Cess, it is. Or no, Paige. It's
Paige. It's Paige.
It's your turn.
I
Which
know it's
cat
hard
is
to
it?
tell.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, yes.
So
they
that is-
like my sister and I.
that is the very messed up hunter in melee with you.
Okay, well, he looks like he's about to be dead. So we'll go ahead and just cast a firebolt at him, at the one right next to me.
Okay.
Another Page kill. Yes.
Blast him.
Let's go. Oh yeah, 20.
You'd love to see
Dirty
it.
20.
He had 1 hit point, so no matter
Oh,
what
okay,
you kill
good.
him, I have to
Yeah,
decide.
nice.
So yeah, how do you wanna kill him, Paige? With your firebolt?
Yeah, so he's like really close to me.
Yes.
So
He was stabbing you in the leg.
right. So I'll just kind of go for his hand as he's like stabbing me, and then put the other hand up towards his chest and just firebolt straight through it.
Excellent. As his chest the energy goes straight through it, and you just see him like shrieking in rage, not in pain, as he evaporates into a swarm of bats.
Lovely. And I'm also going to use my bonus action to go into shifting to
Okay.
give me those +4 temporary hit points.
The ears are going back. Angry kitty.
Yes. Angry kitty. And I'm going to also move a bit like right here.
Okay.
Yep.
Standing shoulder to shoulder with Sylvana and all of her energy waves about her.
Yes.
All right. This dog on Talon. Try and bite him with advantage. For a 17, that hits. 5. I remember how many HP Talon has. Let's do a strength check while we're here. Oof, he failed. He's prone. Doesn't really help that much since they already have advantage, but it just further inconveniences for Talon. Okay. That dog is dead. Killing people. Killing people. The Grupa is going to try and defend himself against the Fey Hunter. And give him the old stabby stab. And misses. And hits for 3. He's trying. He is like a cornered rat, some would say. Alright. Keep doing their own thing. That person's dead. I love when you kill people and I can clean up initiative. You guys are really doing me a favor. Alright. Talon is going to try and kill the dogs next to him. Oh, that's two-handed.
Go!
Hits for 4 and 9. That's enough to kill one dog. Boom. Stabs it. It explodes into butterflies. And then he's going to stab the other one for 6. Which severely messed it up. Okay. But it's still angry and it's going to try and bite him back. And I got some fun things to happen at the end of this initiative for Paige and Sylvana.
Oh no.
Alright, missed. Okay, Kliff. You don't have your displacer field right now.
Nope.
And so you're gonna get nommed by a doggo.
Yep.
For 7. Make a strength check. By the way, Paige, you can see behind you, Kliff is surrounded by Fae. And he just got pulled down by one of the hounds. Alright, Sess, I'm gonna shoot you.
On, bring it.
I'm already bloodied.
Yeah. Kliff is having a rough time right now. Is that 18 hit?
A 18 just hits, yeah.
So 4 damage after your
I'm
round.
gonna shield that again.
Okay, then
God bless.
then it was a miss.
Jubilee and says back to back like fucking Thor and
Yeah.
Captain America right now.
They're dead. Cess, it's your turn.
Yes, we do it again, boys. We punch! That's a 13 to hit the dog in front of me.
That hits.
Okay, this is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
He was already damaged. How do you squish him?
I just grab him by his hind leg as he's hopping back, and I just fling him back into Jubilee's shield that she was blocking with. He just sort of craters against it and disappears into smoke.
Yep, just splatters Iker all over the shield and then disappears into birds.
Can I move ignoring all these, like, car
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, you can treat them like you could just fucking parkour over stuff.
Alright, yeah. So this is going to, like, parkour run across the wall and sort of,
Yeah,
like...
do a people's elbow into the fucking
Yeah, as
dog.
she's, like, flying over him, she's gonna, like, scrape him with one of her arm spikes. That is a... I have advantage because this is flanking now.
I don't have the
Oh, you don't, my bad.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
Nope,
10
10
misses
does not hit.
Alright, well...
Was cool. This dog is gonna run over into your train now and start trying to defend its fellow dog. The Fey Hunter there is gonna try and shoot you, Cess. Now that
Yes.
you are engaged and no longer shieldable. Is it
That's a
13
miss.
doesn't hit. Lucky barbarian.
It ain't luck, it's skill. I made the dice roll that way.
This Fey Hunter is gonna leap into melee with Paige, and he is going to try and stab you. But as he tries to stab you, you see Sylvana extends out one of her magnetic hands, and you just feel a massive repulsion wave around you, Paige, as he swings at disadvantage. For a 7.
Nice, does not hit.
Yeah, so as he tries to stab you, the magnetic force just slams it into the floor of the train that it phases through.
Ooh.
Alright. This doggo is going to start trying to bridge the gap here with Jubilee and Cess. Jubilee!
Alrighty. Cess, honey, you think you can handle that lot?
Yeah. You gonna run ahead or should I?
I'm gonna take care of these folks who just joined in with us.
Alright.
Alright, just gonna move forward, bloop, step over dead doggy, and bonk this guy.
Give him a bonk!
Won't the dog get an attack of opportunity?
The dog's dead.
Doggy's
Oh.
dead.
Yep, he's a dead doggo.
This one?
Oh, was she in melee with that one? Sorry. I didn't. There's a lot of dogs.
Yes, this is true, but I am willing to accept that attack of opportunity.
Okay, it's gonna bite you then. Give you the sneaky snack. 21?
Yep, but now it takes 10 points of cold damage.
Oof. Well, I didn't like that. You take 9 piercing. And it promptly turns to ice and shatters and dies.
That's why I was willing to risk that.
Can you make a strength save to see if you just get tumbled under its icy jaws before it cracks?
A strength save?
Yep.
17?
No, you're good. Yeah, it
Alright.
tries to latch onto your leg, and it gets immediately flash frozen, and then you just rip your leg out, the entire thing shatters to the ground, and then evaporates into butterflies.
Nice. I got a 14 to hit this person in front of me.
That is zoomed in. That is a miss.
Alright.
'Cause that is a Fey Hunter.
Yeah, I think that is all I can do right now, so that'll be my turn.
Okay,
You want to use your second one to get some health back?
that's always
No,
nice.
I'm not at that point yet. I'm good.
Yep. This Fey Hunter is going to move over and attack Sir Talon with advantage. That's going to hit him. Oof, 10 damage. He did not like that. Himbo is getting whittled down.
He's got a wife. He's probably got kids. He can't die here, right, Ops? You wouldn't do that, yeah?
Oh, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I for this NPC created for this adventure?
You wouldn't do that to Yulia. I'm calling you bluff. Sorry, Yulia. I think I got him killed.
Oh boy, that's a lot
Thanks.
of friends who just joined me.
Another Fey Hunter is going to be, phasing through the walls as he leaps at you with his spear to help his pal over there, cursing at you in that sing-song Sylvan.
Can I understand any of it?
It's very, very difficult for you to understand. You can, better understand the sounds he's making, but it's still too alien to Elven for you to truly get it.
Okay, gotcha.
19 hit you?
Just hits.
Alrighty. Take 4 piercing.
And he takes 10 cold damage.
Oof. You didn't like that. How many more HP do you have for that left?
That was it.
Okay, so yeah, he oof. Yeah, he gets, part of him just shatters, just part of his torso is just torn out into ice cubes that breaks as he's stabbing into you. And he continues to do that rage-filled song. It's like none of these people experience pain. They're just angry that you're fucking up their material forms. Kliff, you're on the ground. There are a lot of angry people around you. What do?
I'm going to stand up.
That's a good call.
I'm then going to stab this dog with my offhand knife.
Okay. Sorry.
That's a 13 to hit.
That hits the doggo.
For a whopping 2 points of damage.
It did not care for such things. Thankfully, it only had 1 hit point left, and it promptly dies.
Fantastic. Oh, I almost forgot. My illusion is back because it's my turn.
Yep. What else do you want to do with your main action?
With my main action, I want to stab this elf with my Shadow Blade.
Okay.
That's a 15.
That hits.
That's 16 points of damage.
How do you want to kill him?
So Kliff basically takes the dagger, shoves it into the dog's throat as he's getting up. The illusion comes up, goes on the other side of the elf, causing him to turn around just in time for Kliff to grab him by the shoulder and just thrust it through its chest. And I'm going to use, I think I have 15 feet of movement left to start running towards the door over here.
Running towards Jubilee and, not Jubilee, Sylvana and Paige.
If I had more movement, I would basically duck behind this corner here of the wall and use it for cover.
Okay. So
Can I do that? Are these technically walls high enough that I can like duck into a booth and like use it for cover?
Sure.
Okay. Because I know this guy's a bow and arrow, so.
Yep. So Sylvana is going to continue to chuck out her railgun rounds. So she starts magnetically charging and fires. That's a miss. Unfortunate. There we go. That's a hit for 8. Oop. There we go. That's some good. Well, ignore that third roll. That was a delayed action. So yeah, you see Sylvana propel more of those steel rods. Like she basically throws them into people and then pulls them back with the same magnetic energy. And as she chucks one through this Fey Hunter, you then see just a massive energy like talon appear around her left hand as she then just rakes it through him and he just evaporates into bats.
Yes.
Alright, it seems to be clear here. We need to try and get somewhere safer.
Yes, my friends and my sisters they're in the other carts.
Alright, let's go forward then. And she's gonna start heading to the other side of the car, dragging her father behind her. Her car is in a
You see that, nobody? They really don't care about you. They're just leaving you behind.
Oof. Alright, Agatha's doing work. Alright, Drakkar is gonna try and melt this Fey dude next to him. I miss. Tragically miss. But he is
melee,
also...
so it'd be disadvantage anyway,
No,
right?
we don't play with that rule.
Oh, okay.
Spells and ranged attacks don't have disadvantage melee. Alright. Now it is the Fey Hunter in melee with Drakkar. It is going to try and stab him. Most maliciously. It doesn't have advantage. And it rolled now. It misses. You hate to see it. Alright, where is this dog? This living dog? Yes, it is. Living dog is going to try and join the Sir Talon dog pile. No pun intended. This Fey Hunter is going to stab Agrippa. Alright. Oof, it missed. Lucky rat. He's got the power of Sewer King on his side. This person... Try and join melee against Sorashana. This one... I need to pile into this car, since you guys are proving to be quite difficult to deal with. It's just outside of her aura, so it's going to shoot her with advantage. Okay. 13 will hit. 3. Poor girl, she needs help, but everybody is pinned down by bad guys. Doggo's gonna leap over to attack Drakkar. Bite him with advantage. gonna hit. You can't shield it. Takes 9. Oh, jeez. And then he's gonna make his strength save. Otherwise, he's gonna tumble to the ground and be extra nommable. He is extra nommable. Okay. Just gonna join in.
Don't forget all the people that enter that car. She has spiritual guardians.
I know,
on,
it's
so-
only 15 feet. So there are people who are melee who are taking that now. But the other people who just entered should be Gucci gang. How's the doggo doing? Well, the doggo didn't have advantage, so he fails. And takes that 3d8 radiant, which is a very puny amount of 6. So the doggo is still standing as it tries to bite it. There we go. And missed. It is her turn. You guys have managed to clear through a lot of my initiative rounds, which is very helpful for me.
Less to manage, yeah.
Yep. She is going to realize she's in a tough spot. And she is going to Guiding Bolt the Fey Hunter she's in melee with. Oh yeah, that's it. He's super duper duper dead. Since he was already damaged by her spiritual guardians. And she can try and back up, but it wouldn't really help her. So she's gonna be in place. Okay. So on that note, we will now see something happen within the sleeper car. Or the dining car, actually. Sorry, chat. I keep forgetting which screen I'm on. Alright. So, Paige and Sylvana, you guys can see coming out of the dining car, a new challenger emerges.
Oh,
You notice this person has a different colored token.
token, yeah, that means something.
Yep.
Ah, lovely.
So as you guys are looking down this train, as much of it is burned and just destroyed from that fireball, you see rising out of the dining car, just seemingly kind of emerging from the shadows, a very tall, muscular elven woman, where she is wearing what appears to be very stained and dirty green and black, like sleeveless tunic and pants, and she's got a Valinari elven like headscarf and over the bottom part of her face, and you see that her eyes are red and very bloodshot, and she is covered. One of her arms and her face is covered in elven lettering, which if Jubilee was here, she could read, but she is entirely covered in it, and it is glowing red. And then on her left arm, you see that there is that very distinctive tribal phoenix mark you saw on Harlequin.
Man.
And you begin to see spirits of soldiers materializing around her as she stands up and moves. And she pulls out a scimitar, which then snaps into a double-sided scimitar. And she begins basically dancing towards Drakkar. And you just see there's constantly, if you're familiar with Chronicles of Riddick, the way the Necromongers move, where they like put the spirit forward and then propel themselves into it, that's how she's moving. But Paige, you then have a headache for a moment as you look at her, and you see it is a pristine Siren Scoutmaster's uniform with, instead of that phoenix tattoo on her arm, it's an 8-pointed star. and there are significantly less elven markings on her arm and face, and her eyes are actually a very welcoming kind of forest green. But then the headache kind of passes, and you look back at the swirling red form that she is now. As she will take this turn to start walking forward at a leisurely, almost artistically acrobatic pace. She just starts pirouetting and spinning. Any survivors that are by her as she's trolling by are immediately just severed and absolutely dismembered as this blade is just constantly twirling, never stopping. She continues to move, and she will attack this Fey Hunter.
Oh?
So she's killing both the people and the attackers?
You don't know?
You just said she was killing everyone
she
who's
is
still
attacking
alive.
both. Yes, she is attacking both. What her reason is, you do not know.
Well, it's 11. Ow, no.
And you see this elf just like, when you start taking something like a like soup into a fan is basically what happens to this elf as she is dancing forward. And that is all she can do right now. She used all of her movement, but she is looking towards Drakkar and towards you and Sylvana. Paige!
Oh, no. Ah, okay. Oh, my God. She's gonna kind of turn back a little and be like, Kliff, are you okay?
No, not at all.
Okay. Gosh. Okay.
I have an idea. All of you come this way. I think I have a way to stop.
Well, kind of people up front. Okay, I will. And Drakkar is looking. How is he looking?
He is looking about half health.
Okay.
And he's got
Gosh.
a dog between him and you guys.
Right. Okay, that's fine. And the dog has taken damage?
This dog has not.
Has not taken any damage.
Yes, it was one of the dogs that had darted in from the dining car after the fireball.
Gotcha. Cool. Alright, then we're going to... Shoot. Okay,
What are you doing?
so I can see... From my position, I can see the person that is in Kliff's car.
Yeah, you can see the dog from there.
Okay, I'm going to...
Yeah, you mean the elf?
Oh yeah,
Is it-
sorry, it's an elf. I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah.
zoomed out, so I have a hard time telling the tokens apart sometimes.
That is okay.
So I've got like 5 different levels of this map I have to look at.
No, completely understandable. I'm going to... I think I measured it to where I'm about 60 feet away. Gosh,
5. You're about 90 feet away from the
Oh,
dog.
90
I mean
feet.
the elf.
okay. Gosh. This is so hard. There's so much happening. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Occam's razor, Yulia. Go
Yep.
do what's simplest if you can't decide.
Right. Okay, I'm going to, since he's got his double, I'm going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to attack the dog that's
Okay.
right. Yeah, I'm going to go up there and attack the dog that's up here.
Okay.
I'm going to use... Okay. Okay, let's see. know. Okay, I'm gonna just use a firebolt at it.
Okay, so you attack a
Yeah.
firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay, throw your firebolt.
Okay. That's a 23.
That hits easily.
Good. Awesome.
For 3.
Dang. Bad. Very bad.
You hate to see it.
I do hate to see it so
Yep,
much.
the doggo gets a bit singed. Did not care for that, you would say.
Let's see here.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think that's it. I think that's all I can do. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Alright. This dog is gonna start moving towards success. This one is dead. A hunter over here. Leap over. And it's gonna take a shot at you, Sess.
Alright, yeah, go for it.
And she goes Daka. For 14 misses.
14 misses, yeah.
Okay, well, that was her. Gripa is gonna try and peel it off because he's kind of trapped here with Sir Talon, and Sir Talon's holding off the lion's share of bad guys right now. Oof, that's a miss. That's a hit. Not for very much damage. Continuing to whittle down, this Fey Hunter on Agrippa is very determined to try and kill him. This guy's just gonna be moving on over. Talon! Talon's got his kind of pinned out. He is going to advance forward like a Chad. And gonna try and kill the dogs around him. Wrong thing. Still a hit. And then hits. That kills that dog. Kills that dog. And he's gonna stab with his short sword into the one behind him. And wow, barely hits. Which is enough to kill the dog. More dogs are dropping. We got this stuff. That was a dog that Kliff killed. I love cleaning up people off initiative. Alright, Jubilee. You got a Fey Hunter on you, Jubilee.
I have a few people on me.
It is a little bit crowded. Alright, he will be teaming up with his pal for advantage. 12 does not hit you.
No, it does not.
Must be nice. Sayus? I said Sayus.
Yep, it's punching time. Alright. Yeah, we're not gonna risk Reckless out here. I do not want to go down that fast. I'm just going to action attack the dog in front of me again.
Okay.
13 hits.
Yep.
Alright, that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
It didn't like it. It's still standing though.
Bonus action spikes.
Alright. It hits.
16 hits. 9 points of piercing damage.
Yep. You can, fucking kick through that dog and disintegrate it.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the space that it was taking up, and end my turn there.
Okay. Oh, thankfully that was the dog that was going next. Okay. Now you're melee with the Fey Hunter, it's his turn, and you don't have anybody in melee with you, so he'll be attacking normally. Old Reliable, which misses, so it's very unreliable.
Wait, if they're gonna have advantage anyways, I should beat Reckless attacking. I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it.
Well, they don't get advantage because they're not next to a dog.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is, like, it's more than, like, I should pay attention to when I'm next to a dog and not just, mash the attack button. If I'm next to a dog, might as well Reckless.
The mashing buttons is fun.
It's simple.
Come on, doesn't the dog want to go right there instead?
Jubilee, the dog is leaping at you for a 20. Does a 20 hit?
It sure does. Ouch.
You take 9 piercing.
Ouch.
How you looking right now?
She's been better. She's been a lot better.
Okay, make a strength saving throw, please.
17.
You're good. It's your turn. There's a
All
lot of
right.
people grouped up in perhaps a burning handsable position.
Yeah, Jubilee, she's looking real battered, really bruised, and just calls out to Seth, I'm running a little short on options. If this ends up in a calamity like last time, just fucking run. And she's gonna crack her knuckles and cast Burning Hands right in front of her.
You'll love to see it. I think based on because of how they're set up around you, I think you can only get the 3 in front of you. Or...
That is fine.
Yeah. Okay. Please plug the spell.
Conan.
Absolutely. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
You hate to see it. That is brutal.
Oh.
Jubilee, I'm giving you a reroll on that damage.
Really?
For sheer amount of people around you, I will give you
You
a
are a
reroll.
generous god. Oh.
All right, well that was on you. I gave you every chance in the world. All right, so they're gonna make their dexterity saves. 1, 2, and dog.
The last one passes, the other two
Okay,
fail.
so the dog passed, so he takes 3. And then the other guys failed, so they'll be taking 6. Yep.
And at this point, I'm looking real bad. I think I will take my second win now.
I will oblige you a second win.
7. Oh,
All right.
It's better than it was.
All right. This guy is gonna try and stab you, Jubilee. See, when you're used to bodyguarding people, you're not used to the bad guys being so well coordinated with each other.
I feel kind of like the opposite of Fezzik and Princess Bride.
Uh-huh.
Like, I haven't fought this many people at one time in this long.
You take 7 damage.
Oof, I'm glad I took that second win, or I would
Yep.
be down.
This guy's gonna jump Talion. Oh shit, Talion killed everybody around him, so I guess he's gonna be jumping Talion without advantage. Or Talon, sorry. Getting my own back. I played Shadow of War yesterday, so I've got Talion on the mind. Killing orcs.
Fair.
Alright. Kliff, it is your turn. You have a Fey Hunter behind you, and you look in front of you, and there's that lady with the scimitars, and moving towards your car.
I think we may have accidentally skipped this dude's turn before. But, oh well, that doesn't matter. Kliff goes, "Come on, you useless body. Pull your weight and let's kill somebody." As I switch the Shadow Blade to my offhand,
Okay.
and use my bonus action to toss it at this dude.
At the hunter.
Yes.
Okay. Do such.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, he's gonna be very, very dead. How do you want to kill him?
Just shadow goes through the face, and as it does so, the shadow expands, causing the entire head to splatter all over the train car.
Oof. Yeah, he detonates into ichor everywhere that then turns into a swarm of birds that evaporates. Well,
I'm
what do you
going
want to do with your
to-
main action and your movement?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
Actually, no, I'm going to move here so I can still get that cover. And then I'm going to, for my main action, hold my main action.
You
As I-
you can't hold your main action like that.
I
'Cause
can't?
You used a bonus action.
But I haven't used my main action, so can I not hold my main action?
I don't believe so. I think if you're doing a held action, you get rid of your reaction for the round, and
I haven't used my reaction yet, though.
I don't.
Yeah.
That the reaction is what lets you do a held action.
Yeah, but he used his bonus action. That's all he's
I
done so
know.
far,
I'm
yeah?
looking up if that's possible. This has never come up where somebody's done half an action and then held their action. For me as a DM, So.
Oh, as in like attack. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
You can't interrupt multi-attack with held action, pretty sure. Or, wait, no, I'm stupid. Never mind. Misreading the situation.
Is a bonus action part of a...
Readying an action. Sorry for this brief pause here as I have to look this up. Alright.
So
Can I at least tell you what I want to do?
So you take ready action on your turn. So you act using your reaction before the start of your next turn. Decide what your triggering moment is. Choose the action you will take in response to that trigger, or you choose to move up to your speed in response to it. I don't think you can do like a movement and a bonus as well as holding your main action.
Can I at least tell you what I was going to do?
Sure, you can tell me what
decide
you're
based
going
off
to do.
that? I was going to basically yell at our Draconic Sorcerer out there to get into this card over here, and as soon as he gets over, providing the wolf dies, hopefully, by the time he gets to his turn, I was going to use an illusion to throw up an illusionary wall so it looks like it's blocked to get into here. It's basically all I was going to do.
Okay. On this moment, just making a quick ruling before I look it up further, I'm going to say you can't hold an action if you've done other components of a turn, such as a bonus action and movement.
All right,
So
in that
you
case,
can do something else
I'll-
with your action now.
All right, in that case, I'll just... Shadow Blade is currently in the other guy's face, so instead I pull out what appears to be just holding out as if I was holding a bow, only for shadows to appear as if it is a bow. I launch out a shadow arrow right into that dog that's in the doorway.
Okay, is this like an actual attack, or...?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure. You do so much
It's,
shit with illusions, I want to make sure this is a real thing.
It's a reef-flavored Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So you do have Eldritch Blast.
16 to hit the dog.
Yes.
9
I-
points of damage.
I did not like that. It is very much barely standing. No
So am
warlock
I.
could escape Eldritch Blast. It's a cosmic rule. Sylvana is going to... she's going to start off by chucking a rod at the wolf between Drakkar and her. Trying to get it off of him. Nope. Try and do it again. If he succeeds, it's gonna die. It only has 2 hit points. And she sees the very angry lady coming towards you guys, and she's gonna back up towards Kliff. With her father behind her. That person is now dead. Drakkar is gonna take this opportunity to back the fuck away. Alright, so he can get there, and he is going to chuck a firebolt.
He was prone.
He was prone. Oh, he was prone? Alright. Thank you for screwing him over. I appreciate it.
Oh
Alright, so he moves there in the doorway, and he's gonna chuck a firebolt at the angry elf lady. And he is gonna hope for the best. Yeah, he wildly does not miss. She just keeps spinning her scimitars and just deflects the bolt into the window. That person is now dead. That person is dead. That person's still alive. Look at how many dead Fae you guys have created.
no! Let's go!
I'm more worried about the Fae that are alive.
Nope, that's a miss. Skip that. He's gonna leap in and get hit by the Spirit Guardians. Just wants to be nomming on that lady so bad, and it succeeds its save. So it takes half. 4. Which it's fine with. It's doing good. It's feeling spry. As it tries to bite her. So it has advantage. 16 will hit for 8. And she will make her save. Avoid not being knocked down. Right. Oh, she's good. She is. She's a fucking brick wall. She's about to get shot. Alright. Hits. Damn it. There's a real inconvenience right there. Okay. That person is dead, thanks to our fearless Kliff exploding it with an Eldritch Blast. And we'll go another a hunter. Alrighty, and with that, Sorashana drops. This doggo's gonna start running this way. And she is down. Okay, at the end of this turn, Sorashana farther up the train just gets finally pinned down by the wolves, and she disappears from sight as you see another chain sprout up from that car. And Angry Lady's turn. Keeps on dancing. She moves up
The only
to...
hero on the train just died. Huzzah!
As she moves up to Drakkar. And so anyway, she started cutting.
So anyway, I started cutting.
Vibing in your general direction. Alright, so she's attacking. She's gonna be reckless. Alright. Ah, that's actually a miss. There we go. So, you see Drakkar tries to erect that same draconic shield in front of him as she is approaching, but her blades, the spirits around her, literally pull the shield down in front of him as just soldiers with like tattered spectral red Siren uniforms just pull the shield down, and she just stabs and then right off with his head as he tumbles down. And she is looking past Paige and towards Sylvana. Just so you know.
Oh no, no.
Paige!
All right, okay. I'm gonna move towards to block her vision.
You are a bravest little toaster.
And I'm going to use Mind Spike.
Okay.
So she has to roll a wisdom save.
Okay. Do you have any crazy abilities? No. Alright, so she makes her wisdom save. 15.
Okay, that does... Okay, that passes. But can I actually use a reaction? Can I use my Chronal Shift to make a reroll?
Okay. Want her to reroll?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's see if it'll get lower.
I'll let it pass.
Okay.
Alright. So she doesn't have advantage for this, so it would be an 8.
Okay, then yeah, it does not work. Or I have a 12 for the DC.
Alright, well she got an 8, so
Yep. So alright, so that's 3d8.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
15.
Alright.
And I'm
Anything
gonna kind of like hold my hands out and be like, who are you?
You see her take just the slightest pause after decapitating Drakkar. Like, literally, his head is falling to the ground as you do this psychic attack to her. And the blade stops spinning for just a moment as her eyes then look at you. And you just see that blazing red hatred that is much like what Harlequin looked like whenever she was interacting with you. And she then goes right back to spinning.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to back up. I'm gonna get right.
It was very brave for a moment when you stood in front of Sylvana like that.
Then I'm like, oh, okay.
She is very angry. Okay.
Move back.
Skip that. Cess, I'm gonna shoot you.
Go ahead.
19.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Take 2 damage after half.
9. Wait, repeat that.
You take 2 damage after it's half.
Okay, my bad. I don't know what part of me heard 19. I was scared there for a second.
You would not want the Fey Hunters to do 19 damage, like, period. It's
No,
not, like,
I
possible.
would not.
Alright, so Agrippa is gonna use his strategies derived from the mighty Sewer King to try and finish this guy off and continue to fail. And then succeed. And then fucking shanked him! Ba-bam! So he drops the Fey Hunter next to him, and he's gonna take out his crossbow and be like, I fucking got your back, boss! Don't worry! Alright. Have him go. Sir Talon! Or, actually, yeah, there's one person in melee with Sir Talon. He's gonna try finishing him off. There's a hit. There's a miss. There's a hit, and that's a dead. So he whirlwinds of death through all the Fey Hunters around him, and the DU shouts, Follow me, Agrippa, we have to help the others! As he 30, trying to head back to help you guys. Alright, Jubilee, I'm gonna try and poke you.
Alright. Yep, that
For 8.
I'm down.
Oof! Jubilee drops under a barrage of Fey weapons, Cess.
Well then. I'm gonna provoke an attack of opportunity, running all the way back to Jubilee. Obsidian?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I ran back from this guy, so if you want to attack of our opportunity me,
Okay,
I'm just letting you know.
okay. I'm gonna try and poke you then.
Okay, go for it.
He doesn't have advantage.
Misses.
Okay, that was his turn.
Says to go into first start with the right on the guy phasing through the wall above Jubilee right there. First off, brass knuckles. 10 misses.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, bonus action spikes to follow up. That's a natural 1.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Alright.
Alright. Jubilee, make a death save. Jubilee.
Nat 20, here we go.
Nat 20, baby. Nat 20. Game's easy when you roll
Get right
one.
back up.
Well, that one, least the game could do.
I don't think Jubilee's here right now. Oh, there she is.
The beach calls to Maribelle.
Do I just roll a d20?
You can click
there's
the
a
word
death save
death save
button.
on your character sheet. And
Oh,
it
I
will roll.
see. Okay.
Roll that nat 20, get right back up.
Yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh,
Okay,
well, it's one
there's
positive.
one.
One positive.
All right.
Cess, I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna poke you.
Oh, I should have reckless, because I even told myself. Sorry, it's so much time between turns, I forget.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's alright.
Okay, 19
Yeah, that hits.
for another 2 damage
2.
after half. Alright. Kliff!
Alright, Hobbs.
Yes.
Illusions.
Yes.
Could I make a wall appear in front of all of us, but make it like a one-way mirror to where she looks at us, she sees an iron wall, and we look through it and we can see her?
Didn't you ask me this before? And I said you'd have to tell people that it was an illusion for them to be able to see through it.
Yeah, but what if I make it like able to be see-through from one side from the offset?
Yeah. That is not how I will have illusions work.
I can't let her get any closer.
Well, you can tell your party members that it's an illusion.
She'll hear it.
That's entirely a matter of perspective.
They're like 10 feet away from you, so I'm sure we can hear you if you whisper.
Yeah, she is 50 feet away from you.
Honestly, like, Litro, if you are legitimately scared of us losing this battle, metagame, if we ever meta to a point that it's a problem, Obs will tell it us, alright? So, like, go for it.
We can't go back to the back car because of the initiative order. She would go before Paige and then go straight towards Paige.
I mean, she had to make that call on her turn to move back there. It's up to you whether or not you want to, like, buy her that time to run back or run back yourself and prep something. As much as it pains me to say it, you're gonna have to think in terms of combat, not what just Kliff would do.
I know. I don't think illusions will work here, and my only other option would be chucking a shadow blade at her. But it seems so strong, I don't know if it'll actually do anything. But fuck it. I guess I'll try.
What do you do?
Unable to think of a way out of this. Citizens behind us being ready to be cut up by this psycho.
Yep.
Only thing I can do is try and move forward to get to the rest of our friends, and she is in the way, so Shadow Blade.
Okay, chuck it.
Bonus action, summon it back to my hand. Action, chuck it at her.
Okay, you have advantage.
Oh, yay. Why do I have advantage? Oh, neat. That's a mod 20.
Does not hit.
Fuck.
It does not hit?
No.
Holy shit!
Oh!
Holy shit!
No, you can hit. She can be hit. She has taken damage. That just does not hit her AC.
I'm going to run up here.
Okay, so you're gonna stand in front of your friends?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Sylvana is gonna fucking... She thinks you guys are weaker than her since everybody's trying to move in front of each other. Sylvana's gonna go forward and try chucking some of her rails at her. Alright, girl. Do your best. Ooh!
Nice!
That's a spicy meatball. Oh, sorry, that's a misclick. Put the wrong repeating. Missed. Alright. 10 more damage. Yeah, Sylvana, you see one of the bolts just go straight into her, and you hear the various spirits of soldiers around her howl in rage as the rod collides with their... She goes, Don't worry, I can protect you! You just run! Your boy Drakkar is quite dead. Dead. Yes. And they already got Sorashana. So they're going to start running. And that was that. Okay, Doggo's gonna start running down there. Sorashana is... I can move her initiative. Oh, I accidentally removed Angry Lady from initiative too. My bad.
Oh, she's not here anymore, Pog.
Poggers? Can we have a Pogger alert? Alright, she will leap over, and she sees this wall of people in front of her as she's continuing to spin. And you see her then, the spirits move past you guys to where Sylvana's father is standing next to Paige.
Oh my god.
And she phases through you and proceeds to grab Sylvana's father. And with her action, she will slam a crystal into the back of his head. And you hear him scream as the lights in his eyes are evaporating before your eyes. And she throws his body to the ground. And she has stopped spinning her weapon as she holds the crystal in her hand. And you hear Sylvana let out a incredibly pained shriek at seeing this. And
Gosh.
that is her turn.
Okay, so she's not swinging anymore.
Not currently.
Okay, can I use my... Can I grab him and start trying to move towards
Yeah, you
the
can grab
opposite
him
side
if
of the
you
car?
want. She is in
Yeah,
melee
yeah.
with you, but you don't know if she'll attack of opportunity on you.
Well, she's within 5 feet of me, so I technically have a reaction, in my swift form. The reactive movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks
Okay.
if they're with a creature within 5 feet of you.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. All right. So
So
I
you
will.
grab her dad.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will. So is it half movement?
Grabbing him. How strong are you normally?
Ugh, not that strong.
Okay. So it'll be half movement, even in a shriveled form.
Okay.
But-
So, but while I'm shifted, my walking speed increases by 10.
Okay.
So, and then additionally, you can move up to 10 feet as a reaction when a creature ends. Okay, so I can move 20 at least.
Okay. So as you start to move, you notice that you gain the ability to move your full speed, because as you're pulling him, he just dissolves into ash inside of your hands.
Just run, just dash.
And she
You need to
just
get as far away
watches
from her
you,
as possible.
just watches you with those red crackling eyes as you try to drag him, and just doesn't take any reaction to you. She can't, period, but as an RP, she's not doing anything. As,
He
yeah,
just, oh my
the
gosh.
clothes in his body just dissolve into ash.
Oh,
Just run. We need to regroup with our friends anyway.
I'm so sorry. She kind of like looks at the dust in her hands and just kind of takes off. So that's 30, that's 35, 40, 35, 50, 55, 60. Okay, so can I move the full 80 then?
Yeah, you can dash if you want.
Okay. So it's... Okay, that gets me about here.
Okay. Full on dive away. Up in there. Goodbye. Start running. Person thinks that this is well in hand. Go back to killing people. Talon is going to run. There you go. And I'm gonna try and have this person is gonna leap over and try and stab you, Sess.
Alright, go for it.
Okay. That's a hit.
Yep. It's a natural 20.
That's 3 damage after half. It is your turn.
Doesn't Jubilee make another death save?
It's not her turn yet. She goes after you.
Oh, my bad. So you stick with me together here. Alright. Again, action attack the one that just swung at me, I guess.
Okay.
That's another natural 1.
That is.
Bonus action
I'm
8.
gonna give you a reroll like I gave Jubilee. Yeah, to reroll that 1. You get inspiration.
That's
That's
a
a hit.
mod 20 to hit.
Yep.
It's 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. You effectively slam through that Fae, causing him to implode in upon himself before evaporating. Anything else you want to do?
That's that was my action, my bonus action. They aren't gonna. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm in my turn.
Okay, Jubilee.
All right. Here
Death
we
save
go.
number 2. Come on, nat 20, baby, nat 20.
10.
So, still pass. So you're 2 positive. You just need 1 more positive to stabilize with 1 HP.
Can we see this, or are there closed doors?
They are far enough away from you, you can't see Jubilee on the ground.
Okay.
Because they are, from where you are, like 200 feet away from you. Alright, that person is dead. Alright, Cess, I'm going to attack you again.
Go for it.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Hell yeah, you love to see it. Kliff! The lady is standing behind you. She's just standing there, menacingly.
What is her name again?
So, well, you don't know her name. You've never met her.
We refer
I
to
know,
her as
but
simply
for me to
It's
describe.
Sylvana.
Sylvana, okay. Kliff goes ahead, not knowing Sylvana, but goes ahead, sees her there, and be like, we gotta go! And just kind of like take her by the shoulders and just start moving. Less like dragging her with, but
Yeah.
more like, we need to go. Kind of like trying to egg her on
She will try and resist you, but you can move at half speed if you want to take her with you. She appears to be having a bit of an emotional collapse right now.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so you can move half speed. And if you want to dash,
hear
you can move
Kliff.
the full 30.
You can hear Kliff muttering to himself. Just let her go! We need to preserve ourselves! No, we must. So they get like right here. Nope, that's not it.
Okay, and she will go with you. Very reluctantly, she's crying and like clawing at like over your arm to try and get at the at this person.
Can I like close the door as I run past?
Sure.
Alright.
Alright.
Whatever to slow her down at all, if any.
Yeah. Sylvana is stunned for the turn. She cannot act. She is just having an emotional episode. Alright. Cess, standing around you now, you notice that the dogs and the Fey Hunters you hear a very high-pitched whistle through the din of battle. And you notice that the dogs and Fey Hunters begin backing away from you.
Okay.
As this hound is going to phase out of existence. Also phasing. And that one phases as something is going to happen. Kliff, looking behind you, you see that elven figure holding the gem, and you see one half of the scimitar collapses back into the first, and she slides it behind her back, and then she just, while not even acknowledging anything peculiar happened, just leaps out a window and disappears.
I thought I closed the door.
She leaped out a window.
Oh no, isn't like how would you have seen it? But
yeah.
there's,
Oh,
like,
well,
windows and there's like portholes.
Yeah, there's a
right?
portal. There's always a window in
Okay.
those like doors between trains.
But I'm short.
Fine, Kliff, you don't see shit. All right.
I'm joking.
Paige
I'm
sees
joking.
it.
See everything.
All Queen Page, we are here.
Yeah.
Got that cat vision.
Oh, I must have put them in the GM's thing. Alright, Cess. So at the end of initiative, we're gonna have something happen. I already have this person on the map. I don't know why I did that way.
Just waiting.
Yep.
I think roll 20 starting to lag out for me. Suddenly, like half the initiative tracker is blank.
Yeah, it happens. I'm doing my best here. People are phasing out now, so it's okay. Did I add him? Set up for you.
Oh, there he goes. It fills back in.
Yeah. A 10. Alright, so, we come to the top of the round. Paige, you just saw that happen with whoever that Ashbringer was, since you did not recognize immediately and they did not identify themselves. And you see Sylvana crying as Kliff dragged her in. What do? You see the Fae are beginning to back away from Cess and farther away from you down the train.
They're heading in our direction?
No, they're just like recoiling and slowly phasing out of existence. As before you, about 200 feet in front of you, you see a figure that all of those spectral chains begin linking up to. This one person who just materialized from the mist through a wall. As they are a towering Fae figure in blackened armor with lots of vine engravings on it and a what would be either a wolf or a dog-shaped helmet. And they've got an enormous greatsword in their hands.
So, is it
This person right here?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Alright, she's gonna turn.
Briefly expand this for people's viewing edification.
Woo! Whoa, hello.
He actually has a helmet, but the art I found did not. So
She's gonna turn a second towards Sylvana and be like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But all the Fae are kind of heading towards that direction.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
accumulating towards it. Okay, so let me go ahead and move my full 30 forwards. Guess we'll do the full. We'll use it.
you still have your shifter speed, don't you?
I think it only allows me to use that in a reaction,
Okay.
which gives
I didn't know. I thought it increased your
or
base speed.
well, it says while shifted, your walking speed no increases by 10. So
Okay.
no, I'm still okay.
So
Okay.
you get plus 10 speed, but if an enemy ends their turn next to you, you can immediately just move 10 feet without provoking an attack of
Just
opportunity.
like
It is
JK
a-
Law.
yeah, like
Yes.
as reaction, I don't want to be here anymore. Sleep.
This is lame.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Exactly.
Okay. That'll hit me. You said he's about 200 feet away, so
From where you are now,
40.
he'd be about 110 feet away.
Okay, awesome. 110. That's a perfect range for a firebolt.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
He makes a
Get
dramatic
fucked.
entrance, and yeah, get
Fuck yeah,
bucked in
get
the
shit
back.
on.
Yep.
Except it doesn't mean it hits with 7, so it didn't actually hit.
Yep. So you chuck it at him, and the fire energy just like dissipates amongst the various spectral chains that are swirling around him.
Never mind, don't get shit on. Okay.
Forget I was even here, bro.
Forget about it.
Forget about it!
I think that's more 190 feet away.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, I said a number. That was the number that she had to deal with.
Okay.
All right, so that would be our little page. This doggo is now gone. The hunter is now gone. Gripa is going to be continuing to run back here. He's a speedy little rogue guy. Just a little guy.
A little guy.
That Fae is gonna be gone. Talon. That Fae is literally dead. Cess! All the Fae are just phasing out of existence around you. As this new figure appears. Speaking of which, I should fix this. To now. I don't know how loud this is going to be, so I'm tailoring it a bit.
It's very quiet.
Okay, just making sure. This is very loud music, so I don't want to do it too loud. How's that?
Better.
Okay. Cess, what do you do? If you're still here.
Alright, well, yeah, of course I'm still here, what? Alright, I'm going to action potion Jubilee.
Okay.
So, here, take one of my 4 healing potions, that's 6 points of healing, wake the fuck up.
She is alive!
She just, like,
Chrissy, wake up!
you just, I like the idea of you just opening your eyes to, like, potion being poured over your wounds, and it's just, like, a very darkened kitty face with very big, white, angry pupils looking down at you.
Oh god, oh. Jesus. Good to see you too, sis.
Says is immediately going to move 30. Actually, no, I'm gonna bonus action shift.
Okay.
It's my turn for this shit. So now I get temp HP, because I have a plus con modifier. 3 plus 3 is 6. Alright. This is just going to menacingly walk towards him.
Okay.
And end my turn there. Oh wait, I got one space too close, my bad.
Okay.
I don't have that much movement speed.
Jubilee, you are on the ground, but you are alive. You can stand up.
Oh boy, I stand up.
Alright, you move 15 feet, you can do stuff. You see a very menacing looking Fae holding an enormous greatsword in front of you.
Oh,
Like on the
great.
other train car.
Fabulous. What do I got? Whew. I'm not about to go rushing into battle real fast because I'm hurting.
A little
so
roughed up, girl.
Yeah. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna see this menacing fellow. Let me measure. Yep, that'll do just fine. And I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
orb blaze.
fuck them up.
I'm gonna try. Alright,
I believe it's an attack roll.
I think your creature, blah blah blah, make a ranged spell attack. Okay, so yes. Oof, nope.
That is a miss, alas.
Well, that'll about do it for me. I'm gonna hang back here.
Sorry. Okay. So yeah, you throw the orb, and it is also just deflecting off of the chains. This turn. He sees all these energy blasts coming around him, and just you hear him let out an incredibly loud, unearthly howl as he readies this enormous, like, very feral-looking greatsword. I posted a picture of it in the Discord, but
It looks cool.
yeah. And he is going to just casually walk up towards Cess and try and slash her. Cess. Okay. So he will use that ability, so he will attack. This is an 18 hit you, Cess.
I think her AC is 19?
With her shield and his...
I'm back.
Okay, is your AC 18 or 19?
It is 18.
Oh, it didn't matter.
Okay.
It did matter if it was 19, JK. Math is hard. You take 6 damage.
Mhm.
And then... And then he misses. So yeah, you takes his great sword, and you just feel this thing cutting into you with the first slash, and you feel like chains begin forming, like spectrally on your body. It's like you're slowly being pulled, as a collar is very faintly appearing around your neck.
Oh, I don't like that, Obs. I
Ayo?
don't like that.
Kliff,
Ayo?
Kliff, it is your turn.
Alright. I can keep dashing forward, but that'll take me like 3 or 4 turns.
Yep.
Can I call upon my patron at all to see if they can do anything to help me get up in the sleeper car any faster? This is purely just player asking DM for wild shit to happen.
Alright, odd or even, young Kliff?
Even.
Yep. Even. Alrighty. You immediately enter your form of dread as your body is morphing outside of your control. And great shadowy wings erupt out of your back as you feel the grip on your consciousness get ever stronger as your patron is taking a greater debt out of you, and you can double your speed this turn.
Okay, oh my god. Lily in the jet. He's Morbin!
Yep, he's Morbin. Surely there will be no bad repercussions of asking your incredibly fucked up patron for this.
Oh yeah, I get to go all the way right here.
Okay, so you are on the opposite side of the car with the person fighting Seth.
I should be right here, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah, sorry. I got my own directions wrong. So yeah, you're on the other side looking at him. That would be why the numbers didn't add up when you were pointing them out previously.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's worth a shot.
I'm following the arrows that sifted.
Yep.
I don't know.
Sylvana is going to try and make a wisdom save. She fails, so she is paralyzed this turn still.
Her father died, and all of a sudden some weird shit happened right next to her about flesh and shadow wings.
Yep. She is having an emotional collapse right now. She cannot react, period. So asking the party, do you want to go another round, or do you want to pause here for next session?
It is getting late, and I don't want to make Litro stay up
Okay.
too late considering their work.
Okay.
Unless he's okay with it?
I can go
No
one more round if you
pressure.
just really want to.
Obs, do you think
Good,
one round is enough? Or...
Probably. I don't know. Depends on what you do this
Oh.
round.
Alright.
It just would be slightly more progress. So you could potentially take him down. I don't know, but either way, you might be just getting a little bit more whittling out of the way. So we'll do one more round. We'll just do one more round. Paige, it is your turn.
Sure, so I'll go ahead and do the 480s. Okay. 40.
So yeah, he's about 150 away from you currently.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just use dash to get there.
Okay. Ripa. Running. Waylon is running. Sess.
Alright, really quick, this isn't like a traditional train where I could there's like a middle part between the carts that I could jam him down, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool, got it. Alright. Attack time, let's go. Alright, these are all reckless.
Okay.
I am sheathing the shield as well.
Okay. Full hyphy.
Alright, this is with advantage, so it's a 17.
17 misses.
Oh, okay.
He's wearing full
then
plate.
Gotcha. Bonus action spikes with advantage. Misses. Alright, that's my turn.
God damn, you roll so many nat ones.
I don't know. I mean, I've had some pretty good rolls today, too.
Yeah.
It's just plate armor is hard.
Alright, Jubilee.
All right, Miss Jubilee sees all the commotion happening around Cess. She does not like the energy coming from those chains nor the collar. She is ragged and bruised, but she is coming up to help Cess. And
What a champ.
yeah, the really the only thing that I can do, because I can't get within melee range, is I'm going to zoom in really far. There we go. Get right up behind Cess, and because yeah, I can't use my flail from this point, but the only thing that I really can do is a ray of frost. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
Fire away.
Nope.
Gosh darn. You hate to see it.
That'll do it.
Alright, it's his turn. As he will try and attack your kitty. Ability. He has advantage because you reckless, right? I believe Cess reckless.
Yeah, I reckless, so you have advantage.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay, well he missed with both of his attacks and very, very poor performance by him. He was rolling really bad. Kliff.
I wish I could show chat what my form looks like. Do I still have double movement while in
Sure.
this form of dread, or was it only the
Sure,
one turn?
just move.
Okay. It really didn't matter. Just making sure. Starts dashing forward, almost like a savage animal. Now this is fun! As they reach forward, that weird bow-shaped arm, pulling back the muscle tendons like a bowstring and shooting off another shadow arrow right at this large figure.
Okay.
You're my new toy.
Jubilee's right there, buddy.
He's got a good shot.
Just don't nat one and hit me.
Well, you hit.
That's a 22.
You hit.
He takes 3 points of damage, but more importantly, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. He failed.
He is now frightened of me.
He cannot be frightened.
Fuck. That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh.
Sylvana is still panicking. Is she gonna recover? Alright, she gets enough skill to kind of start struggling forward as she moves from the ashes of her father, strewn about the ground. And with that, we will end things there for the night. As a new challenger appeared, party was struggling in this fight against so many foes, but they gave it the old college try. Good work, everybody.
We're doing our best.
You're doing so good. You're doing so good.
We're trying. We're trying.
We're popping off. Wait a minute.
You're pogging off.
Boo!
I think
Oh,
at this point, pain is entirely gone from the moment. It is all just Kliff.
it is all angry Kliff.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you all for coming out tonight. I hope you had fun seeing these interactions and seeing this brutal combat amongst a bazillion Fae. But it appears that they have squared up with whatever is the leader of the Fae here. Will our broken and battered party be able to prevail? Find out next time on Ashes of the Last War. Alright, if you haven't done so already, please give us a follow here on Twitch. Give us a sub over on YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitter. And you can join my Discord, the Eternal Citadel, be a part of my incredible community. We generally play every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Definitely be sure to check out each of our players whose Twitches are linked above by Brainbuster. They're all amazing streamers and amazing people and deserve all of your love and care. We are gonna go find a raid target for tonight. As I know our poor Kliff is struggling to stay awake, so we are gonna try and get this ready.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You're good. You have a job.
Yep, you have a job. You're an adult.
Mm.
All right. And we are gonna go raid. It's been a while since I raided Jafar. We'll go raid Jafar. My good friend, the little jackal VTubers playing Cult of the Lamb.
I was so scared when me and Cess were cornered. Oh.
We got this. We have the power of friendship on our side.
Yes.
And
Oh,
a
you
big
did
wall of meat
until-
actively in the way.
And also,
Yeah, that too.
100% go see Sif's stream tomorrow with his new model. Go support him. Go send him love.
Yes,
Thank
I'm
you.
excited to see it.
Let's go.
All right, everybody, have a great night. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.